Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
So guys, we have a wild video for you today, and we're gonna listen to a woman femsplain why her relationship didn't work out and why she is so-called what I call fake depressed. So let's get into it. But first, I have a video of what not to do in the gym. Okay, all right guys, so right here I have a video of a woman who is squatting. She doesn't have any guards on the platform, and she's squatting free weight, which, you know, when I see women working with heavy weight and barbells and stuff like that, you know, I think it's good and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I like seeing girls in the gym getting it and working hard and whatnot. But I also like to caution them, especially if they are doing it with no spotter. Even the strongest men use spotters, and I just think she bit off more than she could chew. She didn't have any guards on the platform, and she really could have injured herself in this action. So let's watch it, and we're gonna break it down. Okay, so she is doing a squat. It looks like she might have been trying to do a pause squat. And this video is short, that's why I gotta pause it. But she gets down, she squats, she's getting good depth, she's low. Okay, it looks like her heels are flat on the ground, and it doesn't look like she's shooting her toes up, but that's okay. Good depth, and it looks like her chest is still up. The problem is she bit off more than she could chew. So she tries to go back up, she can't, and watch what happens. She almost does the right thing by letting the weight drop off of her back. Watch as she released the weight with her hands, but bing, woo! Her hair got caught. God, her hair is caught in the bar and it yanked her neck back. This right here is a injury, okay? This right here could be a career-ending injury. All right, and she needs a spotter. A lot of these women have too much pride. They think they're just as strong as men, and I don't need no help, and da-da-da-da-da. I can almost guarantee that a man probably offered to help spot her. If not that day, you know, during her time attending this gym, I guarantee a man has tried to spot her, and she denied the spot because she's strong and independent. And the problem is, when you have hair, luscious hair like myself, you have to put it up when you're working out, especially if you're going to put some weight on your neck. Okay, I can understand if she was maybe power cleaning or bench pressing or even doing some deadlifts and she wanted her hair down and whatnot. But if you have hair, you cannot put the bar behind your hair. That is a recipe for disaster, and that's exactly what she did. Ladies, I know we got a whole bunch of chicks training fitness and doing all this online stuff, which is great. Get your bag, get your money. But a lot of these chicks don't know what they're talking about when it comes to working out, and they're not taking the right safety precautions. When I squat with heavy weight, for one, I'm going to put my hair up. And for two, if I'm going to let that thing roll off my back, I'm going to get way clear of that. Now, she couldn't because her hair was connected and it yanked her neck back. But I mean, even if I know that I can't get a weight, or it's gonna be a 1 rep max or a challenge for me, I'm gonna put some guards on that bad boy. But even if you did, I don't know. That platform doesn't look stable enough. Because if she dropped that weight, I mean, she not really working with that much weight. But if she dropped that weight on the platform, the whole platform might fall. Damn. I mean, it almost looked like she's just done after that. I want to watch that one more time. Ladies, swallow your pride and let a man spot you. I know it's awkward. Get a guy that you can trust because he's going to be on your back, right up on that ass. But, ooh, would you rather have a guy who cares about your well-being spot you, or would you rather this happen? All right, y'all. So the next video we have is crazy. I feel like I need to let you guys know what is going on. I feel obligated, okay, to let you guys know what is going on in these streets. So we have this this white lady here, this future Karen intern. No, I'm just kidding. Karen is a derogatory term, but you know, I like making jokes. But anyway, we got Shorty out here, and she is talking about her relationship, her past relationship, and she is skirting accountability throughout the whole video. It's a 3-minute video, and she gives us a summary of what happened in her last relationship by playing a game that we all know and are aware of, the put a finger down challenge. Okay, put her finger down if da 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 da. Put her finger down if you know did this and did that, some freaky shit. Okay, let's watch.
Put a finger down if you had a boyfriend of a year and a half and he was your best friend and the best thing that ever happened to you, and everyone was convinced.
Oh my God, they always say this. Oh, my boyfriend, my best friend. He's a da 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 da. You could tell he's a nice guy. It's OV.
You were going to get married and he was going to a super prestigious college to play D1 baseball, and you plan on going to the same college as him, and you're so
wow. So he I guess he went to Villanova for D1 baseball. So shout out to him. He is on his purpose.
excited. And then at the end of winter, he went on a family vacation to Mexico, and while he was in Mexico, you went to a mutual friend's house party, and when you got to the party,
okay, red flag right there. Guys, when you travel or when you're away from your girl, if she takes those opportunities to go to parties and kickbacks and house parties, she belongs to the streets, okay? I don't care what they say. I do not care, bro. They can say, oh, you don't trust me, da-da-da-da-da, whatever. Dog. I mean, I'm outside. I go to the bars. I go to the clubs. I go to kickbacks. I go to house parties. It ain't nothing good happening, especially for a girl whose boyfriend is not at the venue.
you saw your boyfriend's childhood best friend drunk driving a whole bunch of kids home, so you decided to be a good person and get in the car and take all the kids home. And when you're driving your boyfriend's best friend back to the party, he pulled his pants down and told you to pull over on the side of the road, and you said no because you love your boyfriend, and you continued to say no about 10 more times, but your boyfriend's best friend didn't care and spent a half hour trying to convince you to get in the backseat of his Acura.
And I bet she's exaggerating the fact that, oh, it's my boyfriend's best friend. He was probably an acquaintance. He had probably already been looking at her and whatnot. I doubt that is his best friend who tried to take his girl. But if it was, let's just say, believe all women, and it was his best friend, that is not your friend. That's not your friend. And the fact that he was able to pull Shorty, I mean, honestly, for me, I would have said, yeah, I wouldn't even have beef with homie. If he could pull my girl, then she not my girl.
It was the middle of the night and you were terrified and you had no idea where your phone was, and you finally gave in and you never told your boyfriend what happened.
Wow. So she slept with the best friend after he asked 11 times. That's all it took, 11 times? Ridiculous. She wanted him since the beginning. This is a fabricated story. Look how she's flipping her hair. She already cheated in the story, and she's going to somehow become the victim.
Friend's best friend didn't care and spent a half hour trying to convince you to get in the backseat of his Acura. And it was the middle of the night and you were terrified and you had no idea where your phone was, and you finally gave in and you never told your boyfriend what happened because you were too scared your boyfriend would kill the kid and get himself in trouble and lose his baseball scholarship.
What? So she didn't tell her boyfriend, not because she didn't want the relationship to end because she cheated, but because she didn't want her boyfriend to murder the guy. Honey, I'm sorry, but your boyfriend is not like that, okay? He's not like that.
And you were so proud of him and you'd worked so hard, so you decided to do what was best for your boyfriend, because you always did what was best for your boyfriend because you loved him more than you loved yourself.
Wow, lying by omission is what's best for your boyfriend. And look how she's gaslighting by saying she loved her boyfriend more than she loved herself, so she slept with her boyfriend's best friend. How does this make sense? And didn't she say she was driving the vehicle because she saw that her boyfriend's best friend was too drunk to drive? So if you're driving the vehicle, why in the world would you pull over and then smash that guy? You have full control in that situation. You have all the power in that situation. You're driving the vehicle. But no, see, she's so full of it. She's so full of it, bro.
Even though after you didn't let your boyfriend of a year and a half touch you sexually for months and months because you were so emotionally damaged from what happened, and the thought of a guy touching you made you.
Wow, so the best friend, that's not. She's talking about, oh, I didn't want anybody touching me because I was emotionally damaged from the best friend smashing. No, I guarantee she was either smashing best friend still or smashing another guy, bro. She was keeping it from her boyfriend, guys. And this is for my white guys. Yo, y'all are getting finessed. You're getting finessed, bro. If you're a white dude watching this video, I'm telling you right now, you are getting finessed, brother. You're getting finessed. I see it time and time again. Y'all are so lax with the, oh, she can go out to this party and that party and this trip and that trip, and she can go to these raves and that event and that event and concerts, and y'all are so lax to that. And it's fine. Oh, I trust my girl. Yeah, rooty dooty doo. Like, bruh. Hey, I'm outside. What do I know?
You wanted to vomit everywhere, and you lost a ton of weight and was sleeping 24/7, and your mom thought you were super sick, but you and your boyfriend stayed together the whole time because you thought he loved you. And months go by and you go to another house.
You thought he loved you. Yeah, he did. He loved you more than you loved him because she smashed another dude.
Party, and your boyfriend doesn't want to go with you, and you get super drunk, and you see your ex-boyfriend, and you tell your ex-boyfriend everything that happened to you when your boyfriend was in Mexico. And he says, wow, it's really messed up. And you think, hey, your ex-boyfriend's right, and you keep talking to him about what happened, and all your friends get super concerned that you're spending so much time with your ex-boyfriend, so they go and tell your boyfriend of a year and a half that they think you're cheating on him with.
Oh yes, you best believe that she was smashing her ex-boyfriend. You best believe.
Your ex-boyfriend, and your boyfriend of a year and a half breaks up with you based off suspicions that you're cheating on him, but you're still in contact with your boyfriend. So one day,
well, he was right. And unless, if we take her word for it, she didn't smash her ex, but she smashed his best friend. He was right for having suspicions that you cheated on him. Golly, this is femsplaining at its finest.
You meet up with him, and he sees your ex-boyfriend's name on your phone and goes home and blocks you on everything, which makes you hysterical because even though you're broken up, you still spent almost every single day of the last year and a half with your boyfriend. So you literally have to go to his house unannounced and beg on his front doorstep to see him. When your boyfriend finally agrees to talk to you, you finally
never. I'm calling the police, guys. No, she's too crazy. Once she pull up to your crib banging on your door, call the police and get her escorted out. It's not worth it. Domestic violence is a real thing, and it goes both ways. Okay, I don't have women put their hands on me. Once they start pulling up at wee hours of the night, I had a girl pull up at my crib at 4 a.m. banging on the door. Reclaim your throat. Come outside. Bro, these women are vindictive, bro. You got to be careful.
Tell him what actually happened when he went to Mexico and how one of his best friends borderline assaulted you, but your boyfriend doesn't care, and he says it's your fault and you still cheated on him. So he goes home and tells all of his friends and his entire family.
Oh, so now it's assault because he asked multiple times? Excuse me, but when did the best friend force himself up on you? Weren't you driving? You were the only sober one in the vehicle? How does this make sense? How does that make sense?
that you spent every single holiday with for the last year and a half, and all of his cousins that you babysit on a regular basis, that you cheated on him, and you start to get text messages from your boyfriend's family and all of his friends saying you're a terrible person. So you run away, and the police are out looking for you. So you decide to come home. But before you go home, you want to tell your boyfriend you're safe. So you go to his house, but you see your
Oh my God, what a drama queen.
best friend's white Mazda in his driveway.
Oh, so now in order to get back at her, he smashed her best friend. Props to you, bro. Props to you.
So you lose your mind and you have to go to a mental hospital. And when you get home from the mental hospital, you see one friend and she tells you that the employees at Chipotle saw your boyfriend and your best friend out getting food together. So now you really lose your mind. And you
Shout out to her boyfriend. It looks like he done learned. He done came up. And you know, she's a pretty attractive girl. She don't really got enough body, but she got a cute face. And she looks innocent. But I'm gonna tell you what, the ones that look innocent be on the most grimy stuff.
delete all social media off of your phone. You go off the grid. Don't talk to anybody for weeks and weeks. Your whole family has to fly home because your parents took off so many days of work to take care of you. And this is your first social media post in months, and you still haven't heard from your boyfriend. Or
This is your first social media post in months. It shows you what she is actually worried about. These women are so glued to that damn phone. It's ridiculous.
your best friend to this day.
Wow. Then she put her finger down. All right, y'all. So I did some digging and I was super interested in this story. And I think I can put the pieces of the puzzle together. So we got Alyssa Faust's Instagram, which is the same as her TikTok. It looks like this is her boyfriend, the one who's going to play baseball. Looks like they had a good relationship or whatnot. But obviously he was getting finessed. She said, Tim and I had a love story I hope everyone gets to experience one day. And she said had. So does that mean it's over? The kind of person you could talk to for hours without even checking the time, the kind of person you could sit in silence with and not feel awkward, the kind of person that never let you open a door and always made sure you had diet 0 calorie ginger ale. So these are the guys that they're doing wrong. I'm telling you right now, Tim sounds like a good guy. These are the guys that are getting played. He's the typical nice guy, okay? He's the typical nice guy, and he's getting done wrong. He's getting cheated on twice, okay? Tim knew what I was going to order off the menu before I did. Tim knew I had a headache before I said a thing. He was my best friend and my soulmate, and I'll always be thankful for him. That's interesting. That's interesting because she ended up cheating on him. Tim was life of the party this night. He even ripped his pants down the crotch seam dancing too hard. He voted to drive because he wanted to make sure I left when I wanted to. He partied the whole night, but I still made sure we ended up on the same couch cushion after I did too many rounds of the rattling bog. Sounds like some alcoholic beverage, maybe. Even though he had practice at 6 a.m., the next morning he did it for me. He always did it for me. That's why I'll always love him. Man, I mean, she's talking about a lot of past tense, okay? And then she got some people from the TikTok story on the video. She's using him for clout. This is such BS, bro. This is such BS. And if we look him up, hopefully he does well at Villanova. I mean, bruh is just kissing all types of bruh is smooching with semen, bruh. It's crazy. And this is I want to tread lightly because this is a young chick, but we found the best friend. We found the best friend, and I don't want y'all to go and harass this dude. Obviously, he's made his joint private, and she still follows him on Instagram. See, this is why social media is so important. She still follows bruh on Instagram. And I guess, this girl is maybe the one who came and smashed him, came back around and smashed him. I don't know. But it looks like Seth is not Tim's real friend. That's not how a real friend does anybody. Although this wasn't the best night of my life, Tim held my dress, sat with me, drove me home while I slept, and tucked me into bed. The next day, he took me to dinner because he was so upset I didn't have fun. He even made reservations at a plant-based restaurant because that's what I love. He held my hand and we walked around Princeton for hours. We used to play a game called Where Can We Park Without Getting a Ticket? He was the best thing to happen to me over the course of my life, and I'll always be thankful for everything he did for me. Stop clout chasing off Tim's name. It's over. You cheated on him, and you admitted to cheating on him twice. I hope Tim goes to Villanova and straight, goes ham. I obviously focus on sports and whatnot. Put your purpose in your sports and your education first, but you should definitely use this story to your advantage. And then somebody from the TikTok says, "Hey, just want to say I saw your story on TikTok, and I want to say you are incredibly important, brave, beautiful, and strong woman for being able to go through trauma like that and still smile and connect with others." What is she talking? What is she talking about? What about the trauma she put Tim through? Men do not understand when a woman says no, she means no, and that women are weaker than men, and they're supposed to protect them, bro. I mean, is she talking about Seth? It looks like that's Tim's best friend. So is she accusing Seth of doing something? If so, then she needs to bring that information toward the authorities. If not, then it's all cap, bro. I don't believe it. Look, bro. Seth, he don't got to do that extra stuff. Come on. Let's keep it a buck, okay? He's a snazzy guy. Okay, he looks like he's well versed. He got him a chick right there, and she's a lot thicker than Alyssa. Honestly, she got way more body, bro. He did not have to press Alyssa to get to pipe her. They had some underlying feelings going on. They had some sexual tension. That is BS, bro. She is so full of it. They're trying to act like this dude took advantage of her. Bro, free Seth, bro. Free Seth, honestly. I mean, that was some snake stuff that he did if he smashed her for real. But, I mean, she knew exactly what she was doing, and she definitely consented. That man, just because you ask a whole bunch of times don't mean you got to say yes. You were driving. He didn't force himself on you, bro. You wanted the D. Stop capping. I guarantee she's telling that story the wrong way. Your ex should not have helped you heal and gotten mad at his friend, not you. Men are brainwashed by the P industry and many other things to view women as, bro, where does the P industry have to do with it? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? She cheated on him. Oh my God. That is crazy. And people are really like, boosting her head in the comments. It's wild. This just shows you that even when the women are in the wrong, they will never be held accountable. Anyways, you already know what it is, man. Hey, these Beckys is out here wild and B. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your taxes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking day with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your. What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know. Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, I have applied for remonetization on this channel. Of course, my other channels probably won't be monetized, but I have applied for remonetization on this channel. So I do want to cover some very, recent stories. The first one I want to cover is of Party Fontaine. All right. Party Fontaine, Partisan Fontaine. And I actually like Party. Okay. I like him. He actually writes music for pretty much all of the female rappers. So City Girls, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion, even Cardi B. He writes music for all the female rappers. And he actually dates Meg Thee Stallion. And it came out in the news, in the blogs, that Party was actually embarrassed by Megan's sexual history. So for all these women who are saying that the past doesn't matter and the men that they want are embarrassed by their sexual history. And that's the reality. Maybe it was out of sight, out of mind, where she pretty much was telling them, hey, you know, it ain't like that. I only did this. I only did that. I didn't fuck him. And then it's all coming out. It's all coming out that Meg smashed Ben Simmons, allegedly. She also smashed the baby, Tory Lanez, even though she lied on Gayle King. Let me just bring this TikTok up. Party is embarrassed by Meg's past. Okay, let's take out the is embarrassed by Meg's past. And boom. And oh shit. So I went live the wrong way on TikTok. Oh shit, hold up. Flip camera. All right, cool. Yeah, so we are live on TikTok. Party is absolutely embarrassed by Meg's sexual history. Okay. Party is absolutely embarrassed by Meg's sexual history. Okay. And let me show you guys exactly why. Because she's smashing everybody. She's smashing everybody out there. And it's not fair to him for him to have to cuff her. It's not fair to him for him to have to cuff her. And that's the real deal. So let's read this article, and then I'm going to show you how Party simped out, even though he's getting a bag writing the female rapper's music, which he should honestly write he should ghostwrite for some of Meg's rivals. But it says Meg Thee Stallion's intimate past with Tory Lanez has caused friction in her current relationship with Parson Fontaine. Let's see. The WAP rapper revealed the unfortunate news when she took the stand to testify against Tory Lanez during his shooting trial on December 13th. Let's see. I feel disgusted. I feel dirty. My own partner is embarrassed. Megan told the courtroom of how her sexual history with the rapper has impacted her relationship with Fontaine, according to People. During her CBS interview with Gayle King in April, the 27-year-old star denied having a sexual relationship with the Canadian artist. And the thing is, when it comes to Meg and Party, she was probably lying to him for the longest. He asked her, babe, did you really fuck Tory? Because Party's a big guy, and he's probably even though he's all on that feminist stuff, like I've seen him compete in sports. I've seen him play like 5-on-5 basketball or 3-on-3 basketball, whatever that little tournament is on YouTube. And he's really competitive. He's a really competitive guy. He talks shit. He's a big guy. He can play ball. He's tough. He's got toughness, you know. As far as his mentality, he definitely is blue vitamin. But like I told you guys, he's an alpha simp. He's an alpha simp. And if you guys don't understand what an alpha simp is a stock guy, okay? An alpha simp is a stocked up guy. He hit the genetic lottery. He's everything that, women find as attractive, but he's blue vitamin, meaning he doesn't have game. Well, he has the game to attract women, but he doesn't have real game, which is the red vitamin, because he doesn't really understand female nature. He just is like, oh, okay, girls like me because I'm tall. Okay. So let me just show you what he looks like. Let me show you guys what he looks like. So this is Partisan Fontaine. Okay. That's Party right there. He's got a tattoo right here that says feminist. He's got a tattoo right here that says feminist. That's an L. That's an L, bro. That is an L. Okay. He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. Hold on, give me 1 second. My dog is fucking scratching at the door. Give me one second, guys. Sorry. We'll go to a brief commercial break really quickly.
Are you tired of lusting after that gym hottie who does the bent over rows right in front of you while you're lifting? Does her fat booty intimidate you? Are you still walking around with little dick energy while the studs in the gym are banging all the gym slore bunnies? Are you exhausted with checking for her in the mirror while she does those splits you imagine her doing on your cock? Are you embarrassed by the grade school weight that you're pushing up in the gym because you know Big Titty Brenda only messes with guys who bench 225 pounds or more? Then you've come to the right YouTube channel. Join the MacFit program to get the results with your body and woman that you really desire. Start off with a 30-minute consultation for only $1 a minute. Want to get personalized one-on-one in-person training with a meal plan included so you can bulk up in order to have the strength and stamina to plow that hot yoga instructor who does that thing where she puts her feet behind her head? Oh God, I love that thing. MacFit provides that option as well. Are you out of town and can't do one-on-one in-person training? No problem. Sign up for my 30-day, 60-day, or 90.
All right, guys. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. But yeah, Party is absolutely embarrassed by Megan Thee Stallion's history. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. He deserves better. He deserves better, point blank. Now, he did get some notoriety from Meg. And once they break up, dude, he's going to be fucking... I mean, he's going to be running through the industry, just like Megan is. Just like Megan is. So let's read some more. As she struggled to hold back tears, a Houston native also spoke about the challenges she faced since the shooting. Every man in a position of power in the music industry has taken his side, said Megan. That's cap. Most people were not taking his side. This whole thing is about who I was having sex with, not who shot me, and I don't know why. The body rapper added, I'm embarrassed because I'm a grown woman hanging with people I have no business hanging out with. Now look at how everybody wants to view me. How could I share my body with someone who would shoot me? Now every week there's an article calling me a hoe. I mean, the way you're moving is a hoe. I mean, you smash your best friends with benefit. Social media reacts to Megan's fire testimony when news of Megan and Lane's sexual past hit the internet. Some fans wondered if the FemC withheld her dating history from Fontaine before the trial, and she absolutely did. She absolutely did, because women lie about their past. Women lie about their past. And now Party is like, wow, this whole time you said you didn't fuck Tory. You said you didn't fuck Ben Simmons. You said you didn't fuck this guy. You said you didn't fuck that guy. And now you can see that she absolutely did smash. She absolutely smashed. Okay? She was getting around. She was getting around, and it's all falling back on her in her face. It's wild, guys. It is really wild to see. They say if he's embarrassed by this, it's probably because he didn't know. Shame on her for not telling him before all of this came out. Yeah, exactly. And that's why the body count question matters, because you know, some of it has to do with how many people did you fuck, for sure. Some of it has to do with how many people did you fuck. But then some of it has to do with who did you fuck? And do I know him? Do I know him? A man doesn't want to walk into a venue where there are multiple men that his woman slept with. That's embarrassing. And then women are going to be like, oh, well, you're insecure. Why do you care what other people think? Well, women care more about what other people think. And if your man is the butt of the joke, then you're going to lose attraction for him because the men are going to be disrespecting him. And it's, oh, don't listen to what this nigga say. he got other niggas' dick on his breath. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going down. So you put your man in a precarious situation, Megan, that he can't get out of. And I don't blame him for breaking up with you. He should break up with you right now. And he's probably going to wait till the trial ends and all that kind of stuff. But look, if Party breaks up with Megan, who's going to write her music? If Party breaks up with Megan, who's going to write her bars? Okay. One social media wrote on Instagram, while sympathizing with Meg, another user questioned why she did the CBS interview, considering the sensitivity of the case. I think anybody would have done what she did at the time. And that interview is deny having sexual relationship with someone who allegedly shot you. But that's also why she shouldn't have done the interview. It was too sensitive and still very new for her to do the interview. So the women are giving her outs. Now, when you in trial, you have to tell the truth. It makes you look crazy. I'll be praying for her, though, because although the stories are twisted, something happened to her. So the women are still on her side, even though she's out here lying. And then women are trying to shame Party. Watch this. On Twitter, thousands of fans rushed in to defend Megan, scolding Party for being immature about the rapper's past. No, she lied to him. And if a man lied to a woman, you would call him toxic and F-boy and all this shit. But now, since she lied to him, he has to just eat it. He has to accept it. And he can't call her a fuck girl. He can't call her a slut, a thought, a fuck, a freaking whore. And TikTok just banned me. They're saying hateful behavior. Okay. So we're going live on Instagram now. But yeah, now that sorry, let me just set up this Instagram live. Okay. Oh shit. It's recording a reel. Damn it. All right. Let's start over. Exit. Save draft, I guess. Whatever. All right. So now that the truth is out, they're trying to shame Party. They're trying to shame Party because he's embarrassed about Megan lying to him. It's not so much that he's embarrassed that she's, gets around in the industry, that she's fucking guys that he's in the same building as, which is not a good look in and of itself. But there's no accountability for Megan. There's no accountability for Megan, okay? People are saying, Party, what the fuck do you have to be embarrassed about? That your girlfriend had a sex life before you? Grow the fuck up and support her or leave, wrote one user, while another person chimed in. Meg lost both of her parents, betrayed by her best friend, and was shot with bullet fragments in her feet. But y'all worried about how Party feels about how we feel about her sexual history. Dude, get the fuck out of here. It's way bigger than that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, she lost her parents, so that just gives her a right to fucking, she has the right to do it, yes, but it gives her an excuse to sleep around because she lost her parents. Dude, what the fuck? If you're grieving with getting passed around the industry, then you need to go to therapy. And they're always suggesting therapy on men. Men need therapy. You guys need therapy. You're toxic. You need therapy. Well, if you are coping with the loss of a parent, the loss of a loved one with sex, then you need to go to therapy. Okay? And this is the excuse that they're giving Megan. This is also disgusting. And she added Party. What the fuck do you have to be embarrassed about? Okay, so that's what we just read. All right. May. Oh yeah, and that's the other tweet. Okay, sorry. So yeah, we're not gonna get into the rabbit hole of that case just yet. I kind of want to wait and until the actual verdict is out. But I mean, her story is not reliable, and people aren't just buying it. They're not buying it at face value anymore. And I don't think it can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Tory shot her. Okay, because there's gunshot residue on his hands and Kelsey's hands. So it looks like they're not going to be able to get them all the way on that charge there. But anyways, let's get into some other videos. We have a man who is basically letting his neighbor know that his girl is cheating on him. So let's go.
Hey, I live in the neighborhood. My Wi-Fi name is 1744. Your wife is cheating. I don't know how you did not catch on. Your address is 1744, but every day when you leave for work, a Nissan parks 3 houses down, walks up the side of your house, goes in your back door. I'm assuming you don't have cameras back there? Okay, your wife is smart.
Wow. So the wife has the side piece coming through the back door. Let's run it back.
I don't know how you did not catch on. Your address is 1744, but every day when you leave for work, a Nissan parks 3 houses down, walks up the side of your house, goes in your back door. I'm assuming you don't have cameras back there? Okay, your wife is smart, but she is unfaithful.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to that guy, W Neighbor. I'm reading chats today, guys. I'm feeling good. Mr. Jake the Great, he says, what's good, Gen Z? Slowboy Whiteboard opens his eyes. Mr. Jake the Great, again, Partisan is from Newburgh, New York, where I live. Right now, my manager is his cousin. Okay. Noel D says Party has gained status from dealing with her, but he should have gained status and kept it moving like women do with most men with status. Absolutely. He fell in love. This is why you can't fall in love. You can have love for the bitch you don't want to be in love. Okay, Cyrus Cherry says, just heard that 1 in 10 Gen Z are on antidepressants. That is disturbing. Yeah, for sure. Mr. Jake the Great said, I need this training program. Alec Baldwin's Not Prop Gun says, roasting these fools, hard body. Cyrus Cherry says, I mean, a lot of people have a thought phase. I definitely did. Of course, that was the same time I turned to alcohol to cope. So I'm not a good defender of her. Right. Alec Baldwin says, W Neighbor. The Red Knight says there another video where the guy tells him his wife is the one going to work. Okay.
I'm going to walk this way, but I don't live this way.
So that's a good neighbor for you right there. That's a good neighbor for you right there. You just pretty much let him know exactly what's going on here. So we are going to actually we have a Christian influencer who is pretty much talking about, she's not talking about no fap necessarily, but she basically is telling guys not to beat their meat. So let's get into it.
Masturbation is a form of witchcraft. See, I hope you understand that when you get attacked with sexual morality, a lot of
Okay, so if masturbation is a form of witchcraft, then what is OnlyFans? Let's continue.
A lot of times Christians say, oh, I'm just struggling. I. When really it's a demonic attack and you need to bind it. See, you need to look at the root of what's going on here and realize that it is not God leading you to masturbate. So therefore it is the enemy. See, the enemy knows how to stifle and how to stop intimacy. And when I say intimacy, I mean the connection that we have as daughters and sons to God, that we have to be his children, that we can talk to him, that we can become transformed to look more like Jesus. See, this
is what I'll say, guys. If you finna pull up on a baddie, you probably want to punch one out real quick so you don't nut quick. That's a pro tip. That's a pro tip. See, the thing is, I hear her. She's saying, oh, well, don't masturbate, da-da-da-da. And a lot of these Christian women, quote unquote Christian women, are actually fake Christians because once their boyfriend or their husband starts to get in the bind, they're asking for a divorce real quick. Okay. A lot of these Christian women are definitely getting divorces because they're not happy. All right. So these same women will shame you for bussing quick. These same women will shame you for nutting fast, but then at the same time, they don't want you to beat your meat. Now, I'm not saying that you should make it a everyday occurrence, but I mean, what the fuck does she know about beating your meat? Is she talking to men or women? Like which part? Because from my understanding, women don't even really like watch flicks when they're masturbating. From what I've been told, okay. Cyrus Cherry says Gen Z, the no fap community is a cult. I mean, using it to manifest their desires more clearly. The problem with the no fap community is that they are ASH. Ash? I don't know what you mean by that.
There's something on your life that the enemy wants to ruin. See, he knows you're called by God. He's not worried about that because he knows he can't stop that or change that. He knows you're anointed. He can't steal your oil. But what he can do is
okay, and then also like she's gyrating her hand like this. Like when you're talking about telling guys not to masturbate, you probably don't want to start like, you know, acting like you're jerking a guy off. Like look at her hand. It's shaking as if she's, you know, giving a hand job. Right? Like, look at this.
He can't steal your oil, but what he can,
like, it looks like she's doing like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like she's doing, you know, like a jerking motion. I don't think this is actually productive when you're telling guys not to jerk off. She's over here like jerking her hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Cyrus Cherry says, no, the problem is with no fap community, they are ashamed of their animalistic nature. We can be friendly with that side of ourselves. Alec Baldwin's not prop gun says no fap is ashy. Okay, no lotion. The Boone said the Boone's in his bitch. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Boones. But yeah, you know, like I said, it's not something that you should be doing on like, you know, on the rego to supplement intercourse. But at the same time, if you are finna pull up on a baddie and you don't want to nut quick, I'm telling you right now, you bust one like 2-3 hours before and you're good to go.
Can do is he can ruin you by you ruining yourself. See, masturbation is a self-sin. But see, what happens is that the enemy comes in with a demonic attack. And when we get anxiety, when we get panic, we say, oh, Jesus, I'm getting attacked right now. But when you masturbate, you don't say, oh, I'm getting attacked.
Well, okay. And then there's also a thing about being a man and needing to just bust one out real quick. You know, sometimes you really do have to get one out. Okay. Like, and that's the reality. Especially if you are not having intercourse and you're tired of having wet dreams. Like, you're going to naturally ejaculate in your sleep. So in order to prevent that, you have to bust a nut while you're awake. So whether that be smashing a chick or beating your meat to avoid wet dreams, that's what you're going to have to do because naturally your body is going to get rid of this stuff. Just like women have periods, we have wet dreams. So, you know, I get all the God talk that she's saying, but at the same time, it's just like straight ignoring your biology and not understanding that, hey, like if you don't jerk off, you're going to have a wet dream and you're going to get your sheets messy. Also, you know, since she's speaking from the perspective of, okay, no fap, don't jerk off, all that good shit, then also this is something that you also have to take into account. And I know you can, you know, be a virgin and all this good stuff. Yeah, cool. I get it. But at the same time, men have the biological urge. And I don't think that sexual repression for men especially is good. I really don't think so. I really don't think it is. And I think that we kind of have the evidence to back that up when you see a lot of these guys who are pretty much crashing out in this day and age. A lot of these dudes are sexually repressed A lot of the individuals in the MAP community, the minor attracted peoples, the minor attracted persons, whatever you want to call them, these individuals are going through sexual repression as well. And maybe that can cause their sexual attractions. I don't know. I can't definitively say that, but I when you look at some of these religious organizations, some of these synagogues getting caught up for touching kids, some of these Catholic churches getting caught up for touching kids, a lot of that does come from sexual repression. So, I mean, if they were able to, I think, matter of fact, I seen a TikTok earlier today, and it was this girl, and she looked super fucking young, and it was crazy. And this might be a racy topic to even talk about, but I think I could pretty much tackle this topic authentically. All right, so give me 1 second, because I gotta find the TikTok really quick and then send it to myself. But it was a TikTok, and this girl knew for a fact that she looked extremely young, and she's using that to her advantage to sexually entice men. Let me go to my TikTok really quick, because this is a real thing. You have all these chicks talking about, oh, well, not all these chicks, but you have this woman in particular talking about, oh, well, don't fap, whatever. And it's like, yes, okay, we get that. No fap. Yeah, we've been on that wave. We've been on No Nut November. We've been on all that kind of shit. Okay. But then on the other hand, you have certain women who are pretty much putting it all out there. They're putting it all out there for the whole world to see, and they're tempting men to lust. That's really what it is. They are tempting men to lust. And damn, didn't it just end? Let me see. I'm trying to find the video real quick. There's this girl, and I'm about to show you guys right now. Here we go. So this girl's super young, and she's, doing the little TikTok, quote unquote thing. And I mean, obviously it looks like she is ultimately going to go the route of, the OF route. She's telling people to follow her Instagram in the bio, and the Instagram is lead funnel into, the OF. We all know this. But this is a post that came up on my feed this morning, and she looks younger than she is, but she's using that to her advantage to kind of play on men. And it's weird, because I'll have to just show you guys a video, but she's literally like, she's 19, but she looks extremely young, and she knows it. And it's like she's even presents herself in that way to look that young in order to get attention. And then they'll on the back end be like, oh my God, if a guy likes a younger girl, it's so disgusting. But then she's playing up on the fact that, hey, I'm a young girl. I'm 19, but I look like I'm not fucking legal at all. Okay. So they're doing this on one end. They're going to shame you for being attracted to a young woman. And then on the other end, they're going to entice you and try and tempt you into lusting after them. So it's a very weird dynamic on TikTok, and I'm gonna show you guys that right after this.
Not anyone is realizing that this is a demonic attack, and it's a form of witchcraft. Masturbation is a form of control. You understand that you are literally controlling an orgasm. You're controlling your own pleasure. That is witchcraft. That is a curse that you.
I don't know about all that. I mean, I could see if you was like, jerking off into a black cauldron or a fucking coffin with a dead body in it, but nigga, getting a nut off is definitely not witchcraft.
You begin to place over your own life that will then literally bleed into your future children's life. This means that this will become a generational curse that you started or that your parents started that will now go to the next generation. It's witchcraft. What we don't realize as Christians, because not enough Christians speak the truth, at all, is that we have to bind the witchcraft of masturbation, the broken pattern. See, if you look at anyone, they always say, oh, I can't stop the pattern. I can't stop because it's a pattern.
You know what's going to stop you from masturbating? Sexual access and sexual variety. That stops every man from masturbating. Sexual access and sexual variety.
See, we have to look at the spirit of masturbation and bind it. And we have to go in the name of Jesus. Just like I cancel every other demonic assignment against my life, I cancel the assignment of sexual morality. I cancel the assignment of wet dreams. I cancel the assignment of orgasm.
You cancel the assignment of wet dreams? Ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you. If I'm not mistaken, women ain't out here having wet dreams like that. I mean, I'm sure that it's happened once or twice where a woman is able to orgasm off of a dream, but that's mostly a man thing. That's a male thing. That's not something that women naturally have to deal with. Yes, you have your menstrual cycle and you have your period and all that kind of stuff, but you're not dealing with the same shit that we are when it comes to wet dreams at all. Because if I don't bust a nut, you know, every 48 hours, I'm gonna fucking jizz on my sheets.
Having orgasms in my dreams. I cancel the assignment of masturbation. I cancel the assignment of sexual immorality over my life. You got to bind the enemy. You got to show him where the line is. You got to draw the line and you got to say, you can't touch me. See,
yeah, I'm not canceling the assignment of wet dreams, although they're not the greatest, but they keep my body regulated. They keep your prostate in good health. I'm telling you guys right now, if you are, you know, practicing semen retention and all that kind of stuff, you don't want to back up your prostate. So you got to get the nut out somehow. And that's why your body does that.
The enemy then wants to put you in shame. And then you have all the witches and the people saying, oh my goodness, you're just pouring shame over people. Christianity is so toxic. No, let me tell you what's toxic. What's toxic is a broken pattern made by witchcraft, made by a mankind type of thought system to say that it's your fault that you're sinning when the enemy knows what he's doing. The enemy knows how he's allowing you to fall into your own trap of pleasure. See, if you don't call it what it is, you're going to continue in the broken pattern. Masturbation is a form of witchcraft, and you need to break that witchcraft off of your life in the mighty name of Yeshua. In the name of Jesus, we break all masturbation and witchcraft off your life now.
So that was pretty funny. This is what I'll do. I'll show you guys this video I'll show you her whole profile. Okay. But here we go. So she wants to talk about masturbation, but then you have these young girls who are playing up on the fact that they look extremely young to tempt men to masturbate to their TikTok. So
tell me you don't look your age without telling me you don't look your age. I'll go first. I'm 30.
So the girl's 19, and I mean, how old does she look, guys? I mean, she looks 13, 14, right? And she knows it. And I'm not saying that she can't be posting videos of herself or she can't, you know, have fun with the way that she looks and all that shit. But what I am saying is she is specifically understanding that she is using her youthful look in order to get guys to follow the lead funnel into the IG, which could go straight into the OF. Now, I don't know if she has an OF specifically. I'm looking at her backup profile, and it looks like she has a boyfriend. So I don't know if he would let her do that. But there are a lot of simp white guys who are doing the OnlyFans thing. Okay. There are a lot of guys who are letting their girl do the OnlyFans thing. Now, I told you guys how to do the OnlyFans thing if you are going to do it. I'm going to tell you right now, she's 19. She looks fucking 13, 14. We're going to need to see some IDs before we go through that. I'm going to just tell you that right now. But obviously, if you are a man and you be like, oh my God, like she's super hot, you know, because she looks so youthful and like fun size and sample size, if you will. Then they're gonna call you, they're gonna shame you and say, oh, well, you're a piece of shit, da 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 da, whatever. You know, you're a map, you're a pedo, you're a chomo, and all this other stuff. So let's see. People are in the comments, you know, and I don't know how old she is, so I'm not gonna say, you know, anything because I can't confirm that she's actually 19. But it looks like she has a job. It looks like she's dressing quasi provocative. I mean, we'll go through her whole shit, honestly, because yeah, okay. So I'm looking now. I think she is 19 for sure. But you know, really cute girl. But she is using her minor look in order to tempt men into lusting after her and gaining a follower or followers. Okay, so that's copywritten. So I mean, they're doing some, I don't know what the hell they doing. Okay, so her friend, I guess this is her boyfriend. Okay, that's copywritten too. All right, so he picked her up. Honestly, it looks like they in a damn school parking lot. Okay, so maybe this is a college. Broadmoor. I don't know why they got all these cups. Let's see.
Diet Coke.
Okay, hold on. Let's go. Let's listen.
All right, hey everybody, I'm Hannah recording. That's Lily, and she's gonna be trying out all the sodas because she thinks she likes Diet Coke.
All right, guys, let's get right into it.
Contestant number 1.
Okay, this is kind of dumb. Let's read some of y'all's chats. Daboon said, you still in the gym? I know you got the course and stuff. Yeah, I'm in the gym. Alec Baldwin says, hearing this ish from a female is cringe. They don't know the feeling of wanting to bust. Yeah, exactly. The Red Knight says, I agree. To moderate behavior, men need to release. There is way to be healthy about and not be jerking it every day. For sure. 100% I agree. Mr. Jake the Great says, Alyssa Hart and Amy Quinn both do that whole young looking chick BS. Amy the Goat, though. Alec Baldwin's Not Prop Gun says, some Puritan-ish. Alec Baldwin's also says, higher rates of prostate cancer if you don't bust regularly. Facts. Mr. Jake says, smash. Daboon says, nah, bro, I understand younger women look better and we like them, but 19 is just weird, regardless of age of consent in each state. I know it's 16, but it's just weird to me. Nah, fuck that. 19 is good to go. Jojo Joestar says, reclaim. What do you think about the ongoing TikTok trends of non-black women acting like they have BBC fetish for views? Yeah, it's absolutely a trend. A lot of them are cap, and the only guys that they're really, you know, have that fetish for are the like 6'7" athletes, not just like regular black guys. She says, does anybody know how to transfer all 117K followers to this account? So obviously, see, she's doing it for followers. All right, so we can't play that. So it looks like this was near Halloween. She went out as a police officer. It looks like she has her own apartment. I don't see no parents in any of the TikToks. She's with a whole bunch of other girls. I mean, yeah, she tough. For sure. So yeah, she's obviously playing up on the little girl shit. Okay, yeah, that's copywritten too. And then she foolishly put her student ID in the TikTok. Foolishly. And her boyfriend showing her places she's never seen before. So he's picking her up. And there you have it. So she does have a boyfriend. She's going out to bars and clubs dressed provocatively on Halloween. I'm going to tell you right now, if she hasn't cheated, they're probably going to either break up or she probably is going to cheat. That's just my guess. Okay. That's just my guess. I mean, she's attention slower. All right. So that's my guess. That's my take on it. Let's see. Sorry, I just got a text. Yeah, so yeah, that's my take on it. All right, so let's pull up this other video. We actually have a wrestler, a female wrestler who was fired from WWE for, having an OnlyFans. Okay? Having an OnlyFans. She got fired for posting provocative content on her social media. So let's watch.
Thank you, Mandy.
Okay, so she's, pretty hot. It says, was explained to me that Mandy's content breached the parameters of an agreement WWE had with Mattel. They wanted her to stop posting on her page, and she had no desire to do so because of the money it was bringing in. Fightful Select has learned that Mandy Rose has been released by WWE. WWE officials felt they were put in a tough position based on the content she was posting on her fan time page. They felt like it was outside of the parameters of her WWE deal.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy.
Okay, so
Thank you, Mandy.
it looks like she's bowing out.
Thank you, Mandy.
And she definitely was posting some provocative content. I'm not gonna play that. All right. So let's go to the next video. She was doing the most, but yeah, let's go to her Instagram. Go to her Instagram and see what, all the fuss is about. All right, let's go underscore. What the hell? Oh, shit. Underscore WWE Italian. All right, so let's see if we can find that post. I can't find that exact post. Well, I'm not seeing it show, and it should be pretty recent. I ain't gonna lie, like the way that they do the WWE stuff, like it's really reminiscent of like, an adult film. So it's interesting that I get it, company policy. Wrestling is a family sport. A lot of kids watch it, but very interesting that the acting is very reminiscent of that industry. So anyways, here is Mandy Rose. This is her IG. Yeah, she's pretty tough. This is her man. So I guess they're doing content together. Look like she's older, late 20s, early 30s. I give her obviously with makeup, she looks a lot better. Pretty decent ass, nice body. I'll give her a 6. She looks like Sophie D in the face, but then her body just doesn't it's not giving Sophie D, even though Sophie D is a manufactured bitch. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if she got some adult content on Twitter. Let's see. Let's see if she has any adult content on Twitter. Giving some top or something. No, so she's promoting this course or some type of 6-week training plan, which I'm sure it doesn't compare to the Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course. So yeah, not really seeing anything on her Twitter. Let's see if we can get to the OF. Let's see. She has a YouTube page as well, which she has 75K subscribers, and she hasn't posted in 2 years. Wow. I mean, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. This how the game goes. So she has some shit called Fan Time. So I don't necessarily think it's OnlyFans. It's some shit called Fan Time. Some goofy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's making good money. She said it was worth it. So she used her following from WWE to start a Fan Time. So, you know, this is what these hoes doing. See, that's why, like, you got, like, a lot of people are like, do we really want to hire these bitches? Because, like, all they're doing is just using the clout of the company to, you know, get on fucking OnlyFans. So, you know, it's kind of problematic, if you will. And that's the women's favorite word. Oh, you're problematic. Let's see what people say. The Red Knight says, on the young looking girl, is it that people use everything in their power to gain an advantage? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's literally what I was saying. Daboon says, if your daughter was 17 and 18, would you be okay with some old guy trying to vet her, a guy who's 40, 50? I mean, if she's still in my house, then no. Like, if she's living in my house, unless, like, I don't know. It really just depends. It really just depends. But, like, if she's still living in the crib, hell no, she ain't dating nobody. But, you know, if she's out on her own at 18 and you know, she's trying to live that sugar baby lifestyle, I would advise her against the sugar baby lifestyle. But if the dude was, like, dead ass serious to marry her, then shit, I don't see no problem with it. Cyrus Cherry says, Gen Z, I had my teeth bleached at 18, but unfortunately I smoke. Did you grow around influenced by the entertainment industry? Is that why you always comment on teeth? I need to get mine redone. Yeah, so my auntie was actually in the Dahmer series. So I mean, I grew up around the entertainment industry and shit like that, but not too close where it was just like I was like all the way in it on set. But I did do a short film when I was younger, when I was a kid. It's called Till Death Do Us Part. Jojo Joestar says, this girl is clearly trying to act like she's a 4-foot middle schooler, and it's weird that she's popular. Yeah, that is shit. That shit's crazy. The Red Knight says, regardless of morality, Daboon says, in their defense, bro, 75% of men would be on OF making easy money and selling feet pics if they had the option to. No, I don't agree with that, because for one, there are way more other jobs out there, and men actually regard respect, and, you know, like, we want respect from our professions in class. That's why, you know, you choose professions that have good titles and give you money. You know, if it was that simple, then you'd see a lot of fucking guys going into porn, and that's just not the case. There's only a select few of those guys going into adult film and then fucking all the girls. But you see, you know, new girls every day on the porn websites. But shit, you go to these guys and it's the same guys. You know, it's like 3 to 5 guys who are fucking all the girls. So I mean, if you're a guy and you can last and you have stamina and your dick is big enough, then you can get into the adult film industry. It's definitely harder. There's a larger barrier to entry. But most of the time, if you're a male adult film actress or actor, then you have to be gay for pay. So you have to, you know, do homosexual scenes. And I think that's a deterrent as to why guys don't really get into it that much. And then I've also seen, you know, some male OF influencers, and most of the time, unless they're like doing like TikTok collabs with like hot, you know, OF chicks, and they're not necessarily fucking, they're doing some homosexual shit. Like Jimmy Smacks, I think he was sucking dick. You know, a lot of these guys are doing some gay shit. Jojo Joestar says, I would do it, but men selling their bodies for money isn't the same as women. That's the main difference. Women are the holders to sex, and when they sell themselves, their value goes down. Yeah, so this is the thing. When it comes to being involved in adult film, the way that you have to do it as a guy is not show your face and do like POV shit. Like there's this guy, he's Mr. POV or Mr. Lucky POV. He's done interviews on YouTube. I mean, he does a POV shit. Like you can't really you never see his face. Like nobody knows what he looks like and all this type of shit, but he's literally fucking like all the hot porn stars. So that's literally that's the only way that it would be interesting to me, because you see a lot of women go into adult film industry to be famous. Men go into it to not have to worry about intercourse anymore. You see what I'm saying? So there's like differences, and obviously sexual variety, sexual access is essential to a man's mental health. Where people go wrong is the guys start getting involved in homosexual scenes, and that completely destroys their status amongst other men. Okay. So that's, you know, some of the root of the problem why like a lot of guys will fizzle out in the adult film industry. Like I was watching like this video on, you know, people who regretted doing adult film, and the guys who regretted doing adult film, a lot of them were homosexual, and they didn't like being used like they were women because they're men. Okay. And although they might enjoy homosexual intercourse, they don't like being on camera and getting like slutted out the way that men like slut women out. And I mean, it's a lot easier to slut a woman out than a man out, because like, you know, vaginal sex is easier than anal sex. But that's neither here nor there. We're kind of getting off track. Cyrus Cherry says, reminds me of China. Can't believe she just crashed out like that in the end. Daboon says there's no market for pictures of a man's feet at all. On the other hand, women can make thousands. Exactly. The only way you can go up on OF as a man is if you're homosexual, or if you're doing scenes with different girls every single video. Because guys want to see different girls. They don't want to see your dick. They don't want to see you posing. They don't want to see, and guys are the main consumers of adult film. So you have to know your market, and you have to know that, hey, the only reason I'm going to get the main consumer of adult film, because women don't purchase adult film. They barely even watch it. If anything, what was I going to say? Okay. So they don't purchase it. They don't watch it. And if anything, they're going to participate in it rather than actually watch it. If you see what I'm saying, like, there's really not much reason for a woman to watch adult film unless she's like single, because a woman can get sex whenever she wants. You see how that, you see what I'm saying? Or unless she's like celibate and like, oh, well, she got ran through already and she doesn't want to give her body up, quote unquote. Cyrus Cherry is talking to Daboons. Daboon says, bro, that demand for a man's OF is not even comparable to the demands for a woman. Yeah, it isn't at all. Cyrus Cherry says, Gen Z, do you think they'll pass a polygamous bill? I really think that polygamous relationships should be a thing, less stressful bills, and I think people would be happier. I don't think they'll pass a bill on that, even though they passed the bill on same-sex marriage and interracial marriage. I don't think they'll pass a bill on that, but they should, though, because a polygynous marriage is a valid marriage. Chancellor says, yo. Daboon says, because only the hot guys can actually make it in the industry. Nah, it's not necessarily about being hot. It's about your stamina. It's about how hard your dick gets. It's about, you know, also being juice crew helps. A lot of people ain't going to like that, but that it definitely helps. Alec Baldwin's not prop gun says guys are props in porn. Yeah, facts. So as a guy, you just have to be a businessman, and you're going to have to, like I told you guys, and I'll give you the play. I'll give you the play on getting into the adult film industry as a guy. For one, you have to get a able and willing woman to have sex with you on camera. For two, you have to perform the intercourse and do a POV style video where you're not showing your face and just show her like giving top, maybe you giving some back shots or whatever. Then you post it on one of these adult film websites, and the shit is most likely the shit's gonna get over 10,000 views solely if the girl is hot enough. Especially if she's a new girl and she hasn't been seen before. If you have high quality footage or a high quality camera that shoots in 1080p, 4K, whatever, then you could do that shit easily as long as the girl's hot enough. And then you start with that, and then boom, now you start showing your videos to other female adult film stars, and then it's literally based off of referrals from then on there, and then you're like goated in that shit, and you can do that shit. You know, it is what it is. You know, however long you want. Daboon says, why do women do so well in college over men? So I mean, they're the majority ones going into it, but if you look at the more strenuous degrees, they don't do better. Like the harder degrees. So, you know, intelligence is on a spectrum. I think it's the thing is like the smartest woman or the smartest person in the world allegedly is a woman, but there are like way more smart men than women, if I'm not mistaken. It's something like that. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Slow Boy Whiteboard says the Muslim immigrants in many Western countries utilize the anti-polygamy laws in their favor by having the second, third, fourth wife claim single motherhood for welfare without the man paying child support. Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. If you could get a girl to do that, that's some real shit. Jojo Joestar says adult film for guys is reality TV for women. Reality TV, which in all honesty is the exact opposite of reality, since it's so scripted, sells women false dreams of how their ideal man should be. Okay. Cyrus Cherry says, Gen Z, did you know our brains haven't evolved much since our primate ancestors? We are meant to spend our entire lives around about 40 people. It's sad humans are so disconnected from each other. Right. Alec Baldwin's Not Prop Gun says the smartest people are me. The dumbest are also, he says, are men. He's talking about the bell curve. Yeah, the smartest people are men. The dumbest are also men. But then, like, there's some shit where it's like, if you look up on Google, who's the smartest person in the world? It's a woman. But, you know, honestly, I don't really believe that, you know.
I do.
I don't really believe that shit. But anyways, we're going to listen to this video of a woman basically saying that she will pay Moneybag Yo 100 bands to smash her. I think that's what it is. So let's watch.
I do. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm meant for this. Like, I really do.
It's crazy, right, about you, because I hear that you like going for the rappers and things like that. And you're like, you don't even care if it's on camera. You don't want it on camera.
No, I just want to do. I was saying on the ride here, I was like, I would pay Moneybag Yo 100K to fuck me.
So she paid Moneybag Yo 100K to smash her. I mean, if I was Moneybag Yo, that's an easy 100K.
I'm trying to get money out of him. I will pay him to fuck me.
Damn.
Like, I'm really, yeah.
Moneybag Yo, if you about your bag, church. Oh no, get a test in church, do all that shit.
Answer your DMs.
That's an hour, man. Tops. You out of there, Jack. Go get your 100,000.
100K. I'm serious.
Man, where'd you?
Yeah, I mean, niggas saying she don't got a bag like that. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. She is very clouded up on OF. Carmen Karma. We'll go to her Instagram. I'm telling you guys right now, this bitch is lit on OF, bro. And shit, I mean, the reality is OF is paying big money. Big money. Like, dude, this is the thing. If you don't give a fuck, like if you don't give 100% of a fuck about, you know, what people think, because I think it's actually like worse for the woman's image than the man's. But if you don't give a fuck and you're a guy and you got a hot girlfriend, I mean, it's not hard to convince a woman to get into OnlyFans. The thing is, it'll be hard. It'll be bad on a woman's image when it comes to like child rearing. And then it also hurts her image if she breaks up with that guy. Okay. So there are a couple factors in here. Honestly, I think she might have gotten her Instagram deleted. Let's see. So she's got a Twitter, a real Carmen. Okay, so yeah, so she's got 2.6. She's got 2.6 million followers on Instagram. So if we just do the 1% rule, then that I would say that she's got what is it, 26,000 people that are on her OF, and she's on YouTube. She has 211K followers on YouTube, and she is, or subscribers, and she's not, really using it in the way that she should be using it, obviously, but she's doing some shit and she's getting paid off that shit. Let me look at her social blade. I mean, she's obviously focusing on OF more than YouTube, but a lot of these chicks don't understand that they can like clip up some of their content from OF that's not nudity and put it on YouTube and be a-okay. So let's see. I looked up the social blade. I could only see the Twitter. But anyway, so this is like the type of shit that she's on. Obviously collabing with other girls. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you were, say that you were her girlfriend, her boyfriend or whatever, and I'm not telling you guys to cuff none of these thoughts, but say you were her boyfriend and you were basically doing OF content with her POV style, she'd pretty much like have to let you fuck the friends. Pretty much that's pretty much how it goes. Okay. I'm just telling you that right now. So let's see. She's doing street interviews too. Let's see what she's talking about.
What makes the girl a thought?
What makes her a thought? Well, she got to be approachable. She got to be sexy. She got to be.
What makes her a thought over 10 bodies? Period.
She's got to be trendy. Mm-hmm. She's got to be voluptuous.
So you think a thought's a good thing?
Well, yeah, I know what a thick, hot, and tempting. Right?
That over there.
That over there.
Oh, okay. So he didn't even know what a thought was. She asking an old head what a thought is. So here you see her. She's in a video with Angela White. Obviously has deep connections with the adult industry.
I know y'all got hills on. We'll clean those things. Where you guys from?
Here. We leave our husbands at home.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'll be your husband too. I'll stay at home too.
You want to be a stay-at-home husband?
Yeah, I'll be hubby number 2.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of guys tell me that.
I do cleaning, I cook and stuff too, so hell yeah. Then I run feet too.
Bruh, never in your life do you this is not the way you, I mean, he's trying to qualify himself to this woman. Yeah, no, that's not how you do it. That shit was trash. Dreadhead niggas, I'm sorry, we got to take this L. I'm with you guys. I'm with you. Dreadhead niggas are down bad in this video. Oh, shout out to my guy JL with the $5 Cash App. He said, keep grinding. Thanks, man. Y'all know I'm demonetized, so let's see. Okay. Yeah, so y'all know I'm demonetized. So let's keep going. So yeah, basically y'all get what I'm saying. If you want to get into that industry, literally all it takes is smashing one of them on camera. And then they connect you with all their friends if you're just cool about it. That's really how it is. That's literally how it is. And I know some guys who are doing it and they're having fun. That's what they're doing. So let's see. She got some more street interviews. Should we watch them? Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Would either of y'all be down?
He said, "What's up with these sex box spamming?" Yeah, that's YouTube shadow banning me. That's what they send the bots and then they spam and then like my views go down like tremendously. Let's see. So she definitely got a bag though, guys. Like I know y'all was questioning her bag and all this shit. I mean, she's got 2.6 million on Instagram. Now she's making a lot of monthly revenue. I'm not gonna say that she's actually keeping it and being frugal and spending it wisely. I could never say that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. I don't believe that she's like, you know, a very frugal individual. So she could be fumbling the bag. Who knows? Who knows? Let me see. Damn, I just had her Twitter up because you got to go to the Twitter because they can't put the OF link in. They can't put the OF link in their Instagram bio because Instagram be cracking down. You got to go to the Twitter, and then the Twitter is gonna have like, I mean, Twitter is literally gonna have like her giving top and like having sex. Like she's literally having sex on Twitter. Like she got bitches. Them bitches scissoring. That shit nasty. Let's see. So it says the original throat goat. Click the link for free content. Okay, so she has free content on OF. Oh, never mind. It's not free no more. Ooh, wow. So we will go into her OF and she is definitely getting ran through. Oh, wow. 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 Oh, shit. So she, I mean, on Twitter right now, she's fucking 5 black dudes. And it's really weird, honestly. I don't get it. Wow, this shit crazy. Like she really is getting smashed by 5 niggas. Oh God, niggas spitting in her mouth. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, and I'm telling you guys right now, it's wild what these chicks is doing. It's wild. Okay, so this is a reply from, oh no, I already did this in my other stream where Shorty basically, or Finesse 2 times, responded to Shorty saying that she would let Moneybag Yo hit. So yeah, I mean, these bitches is out here doing a lot, doing the most. They doing all types of orgies and wild ass shit, bruh. So anyways, let's go here.
Gonna be in our YouTube video.
That's the YouTube video?
Yeah, we're doing a YouTube video.
I mean, all right, sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm Emma.
Nice to meet
It's nice
you.
to, ooh, I like your handshake. I feel like I'm being dominated already. So what's your name?
My name's Christian. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Christian.
What's
I'm
your name?
Emma.
Emma, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Carmen.
Carmen, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name is KT.
KT, it's nice to meet you. I'm Emma.
Emma, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Carmen, nice to meet
Carmen,
you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
I do.
One sick, twisted freak. That's amazing.
I do.
So, do you know what OnlyFans is?
Yeah, I know what OnlyFans is.
Would you date a girl with an OnlyFans?
It depends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be in OnlyFans too.
Okay, so he basically said he got to be in that bitch too. So, I mean, that's literally what I was saying. The only way to run that play is to do the POV style and fuck her friends.
Of course. Oh, you want to be in the videos?
I mean, yeah, that's the only way. I'm not going to subscribe. I'm going to be the one making the money.
Would you ever date a girl with the OnlyFans?
No.
No. Why not?
Date or
Tell us
marry.
why.
Date or marry.
Oh, give us an explanation for both.
I'll date somebody for OnlyFans.
You would just date a girl with the OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Would you have a one-night stand with a girl with the OnlyFans?
Yeah.
But not like a serious relationship?
Not serious relationship.
I mean, that's kind of just common sense. Like, why would you want to date this bitch and she's getting fucked by all different types of niggas? Like, it's not just OF. Like, they're literally doing prawn as well.
Why?
Because I just feel like me is going to be like 10 other people that's just like me.
What if the girl only wanted to share you with all her friends?
Am I getting a cut of this OnlyFans pay? Am I getting a cut of this channel, this OnlyFans? Am I getting paid?
I mean, if you're married, then it's shared money, right?
Oh, fuck no. See, nobody's marrying.
It's hers,
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, sometimes.
Look, this is what you do. You cuff temporarily. You smash some of the friends. Get in with a friend before you break it off with her, because after that, she gonna stop sending you referrals. So you get in good with a friend, and then boom, continue. So I mean, this video is a little longer. I really don't give a fuck about it. But yeah, she's on OF. Let's read her bio. She says, huge free bundle in your DMs when you sub. Can't wait to get to know you and become your online girlfriend. I promise you won't regret it. Now let's bust together. Content I post: solo/toys, lesbo, boy girl, threesome, group intercourse, squirting, anal domination, JOI. I don't know what JOI is. What's JOI, guys? Fetish, honestly, everything you can think of. So this girl is very open with it. Let's see. She's in Vegas. So I mean, hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
She belongs to the street.
She belongs to the streets. Okay, so now we're going to watch this video of a woman basically saying how you get a man. Oh, JOI is jerk off instructional. What the fuck? That's some weird ass shit. That's some weird ass shit. So let's share the screen really quickly. Oh, hold up. All right, let's get it.
Men are always telling me they like how I talk to them. So I'm gonna give you one of my little tips. Instead of asking a guy like, where you at, or why you haven't texted me, you're not calling me, I tell him how I feel and what I want. So I'll be like, I miss seeing you, or I'll say, your good morning text has always made me smile. I want that again. I don't need to ask you nothing because I don't care why. I'm not your mom, right? I'm just letting you know what I want, and I'm going to see what you do with that information. Men love hearing what makes a woman feel good, especially if they like her. So this is going to boost his ego and make him want to talk to you even more because you're a woman he can please. And sometimes, you know, women, we act like we're hard to please. Well, we are, but you get the point. Or y'all start. I like pleasing men, so I don't know why you all have an issue with that. But if I like a guy and he seems to have liked me and we somehow lost touch, I don't mind saying, hey, how you doing, baby? And let him know what feels good, because he gonna make me feel good in the long run too. So yeah.
So you heard her. I mean, honestly, a lot of these chicks is just like giving out some random, like, wild ass advice. I mean, that wasn't too crazy. It was kind of standard. Like, it wasn't nothing that was, you know, super game changing or game breaking. Like, she didn't really say anything. I actually want to talk about Brittany Renner for a second. My favorite biracial OnlyFans IG thought. Well, I don't think she has an OnlyFans. Let me not do that to Brit Brat. But my favorite OG thought, or IG thought. Okay, so let's see. The bitch is going crazy, and she's doing a lot right now. She's doing a lot right now. Let's see. But she was actually the other day, she was basically saying that she regretted getting ran through. So I'm gonna go to her Instagram real quick. But she's still doing shit like this, talking about some
Talents.
juggling balls is my favorite thing to do. Okay, so that is copywritten music. So as you can see, she did play soccer in college. You know, she's pretty athletic. A lot of wasted potential when it comes to Brittany Renner. Okay, so she's doing a promo or something. I don't know what the hell that was. These leggings immediately, yes. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. So let's listen. Let's listen to what she's talking about here. Hold up.
First of all, hi. It is painfully obvious how many of us have given up on love. Stop blaming social media, all the accessible options we have, the music that's glorified, and having these redundant.
Okay, stop. For one, like it's yeah, the guys listen to the music for sure, but I mean, really and truly, like the women are the ones that are smashing these guys. Okay, the women are the ones that are smashing these guys, so they kind of make the music valid. Okay, they're they're the ones who ultimately make the music valid by continuing to smash the rappers. Okay. So let's see. Let's keep going.
Ask conversations on podcasts with gender roles. The root of the issue is there are a bunch of people who don't believe that it's going to happen for them. If I don't think love is going to happen for me, I'm going to take what I can get. I want to feel something.
Okay, so she's kind of alluding to like manifesting and all this shit. There's a difference between believing and being delusional, and a lot of women are delusional. So a lot of women believe that love is going to happen to them, but it never does because they're delusional and they don't want to take the actions and the steps to make it happen for them. Because love is an action. It's not, oh, well, he should just love me for me. No, you have to, you have to do things to make people love you. As a man, you have to do things to make women love you. And women don't think they have to do anything to make a man love them. They think that he should just love them for no reason.
And in taking what we can get, we settle for crumbs. We settle for crumbs because we don't even think the whole loaf exists, let alone that we're worthy of the whole loaf. Every person I've encountered has said, just sex is not enough. We all crave connection. We want someone who listens, someone who understands us, someone who can see us for us. Yet we're hiding behind a tree, not even showing a fraction of who we truly are. I don't know how I'm going to react if I get my heart broken again, so I'm not going to let anyone in. I'm going to be Billy Badass and harden my heart and cheat myself out of something real because I'm too fucking
Billy Badass. She's taking shots at some guy. She's taking shots at some guy. Guys, this is what they do, man. This is what they do, bro. Like she's trying to speak directly to one guy who hurt her, who broke her heart. And now she's kind of, enveloping all the men. But you're only fucking with like the top 10%, probably even less than that, of men. Shit is crazy.
afraid to put myself out there again. I have given up on love and I'll take what I can get. Call it for what it is. Let's tell the truth, because telling the truth is the first step into creating a reality that you actually want. On the other side of that fear is freedom. On the other side of that fear is everything that your heart desires. You don't have to believe in magic. You are the magic. You just have to believe in yourself.
And that's where you go wrong. There's no such thing as magic. You are the magic. No, you're not. No, you're not. Daboon says, see, the whole ideology is delusional. Once they start bringing up this mystical shit, and the bitch ain't never cast a spell, and she talking about magic. Daboon says, my sister is one of these liberal women who's a feminist and the whole 9 yards. It sucks to watch her go down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I mean, shit, it is what it is.
You have to believe that what's put on your heart is for a reason. And it's on your heart because it exists. And you should trust that for once.
Dude, what the fuck did she even say? She didn't even say anything.
First of all,
she literally didn't even say anything.
Update on my vagina, since so many of you have your fucking nose in it all the time.
Update on her vagina. This is not it. This is not it, man. This is not how you get a husband. This is not how you get a man. This is not classy. Wearing half booty short, half long leggings is not classy or tasteful in the slightest bit.
Yeah, I'm just joking. You see, that's why I hate when people are like, I'm just joking. because there's always truth in jest. I wasn't joking. A lot of you have your nose in my vagina. I was actually being serious. Anyways, I got the copper IUD today. Won't trap me!
The copper IUD, so birth control. Birth control.
Oh, what no? You hand me the ring. No plan, engagement, nothing. A man wants me to push a baby out this power portal. You're gonna have to.
Power portal. And this is the thing. You know, I'm sure that there are guys who you could get to sign up to you know, to put a baby in you, but most of them are going to be bums, okay? Or they're going to be deadbeat. Because it's pretty much a wrap at this point. It's pretty much a wrap at this point.
Get on one knee, motherfucker. I'm already manifesting that. My husband, he on his way. He coming to get me.
Jesus Christ, she's literally insane. My husband, he on his way. He coming to get me. What's his name then if he on his way? What is his name if he's on his way? The delusion is crazy. Brittany, husbands just don't be on their way. That's not how it works. And the fact that she's still talking this husband shit is wild to me. It's damn near a wrap for you, Brittany. I mean, and she's cute. She's still like attractive. You know, I've always thought that she was like a 6. But I mean, it's just like, dog. At this point, take care of your kid. Get off social media unless you're promoting something legitimately. Because this is sad.
Update on my vagina. Since so many of you have your...
Okay, that was the end of the video. All right, let's listen to this one.
First of all, hi. I crave connection, but I am not entertaining men for the sake of having notifications. I know what it's like to be desired by.
That's such bullshit, dude. She loves the fucking attention. That's why she posts all these naked pictures, and she thinks that a man is gonna slide in her DM or respond to her a story, like swipe up and all this shit. Like, she knows that she loves the attention.
I don't know what it's like to be valued by one. When people ask me why hasn't it worked out with anyone, well, because I've never valued myself. I've been running.
Daboon said Brittany is a solid 9. She's bad, of course, and we can acknowledge that, but men should never take a woman like her serious. No, she's not a 9, bro. With no makeup, you have, like, to be a 9, you have to be like hot with no makeup. She's cute with, you know, flawed skin with no makeup, but she's not like hot, so she can't be a 9. She also can't be a 9 because her breasts aren't big enough. She wears a B cup. So I don't know where y'all are getting these fucking numbers from, but you can't be a 9 if you don't have D cup titties. Point blank. Like, it just can't happen.
Running from myself for a really long time. And I'm no longer drinking it away, eating it away, sleeping it away.
So she was drinking her pain away. She was an alcoholic. There you have it. Hopefully she wasn't drinking when she was pregnant.
Fucking it away. I'm sitting with my shit.
Fucking it away. See, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of these chicks are coping. Their therapy is getting ran through. Let me repeat. A lot of these chicks' therapy, quote unquote, when they say, oh, I'm working on myself, I'm trying to find myself, they're getting ran through. Daboon says, I haven't seen her without makeup. I don't like women who are top heavy. So for me, it's more about the back. I get what you're saying, but I mean, objectively, you can't be a 9 without titties. So
I was entertaining conversations with men I knew I would never take seriously because I felt like it validated me.
see, there you have it. Entertaining conversations with men I knew I would never take seriously. Translation, she was fucking Chad and Tyrone. She was fucking Kevin Gates. She was fucking the alphas in the industry, or the perceived alphas in the industry, because it validated her. And on the back end, she wants you guys to pick up the slack. She wants you to play big stepdaddy after she done already been ran through by the industry. It is not fair. It is not fair for men. It's not a good deal.
Single, I'm alone, but I'm not really. I have people on my phone. But I never needed anything outside of me to.
You heard what she said. I'm single, but I'm not alone. I've got people in my phone. Women never really understand what it really means to be alone and to be lonely, because they always have somebody willing to give them attention, somebody willing to simp for them.
Validate me. But until you're ready to get that honest with yourself, you'll keep looping back until you do something different. You're really only holding yourself back and prolonging the inevitable, which is you having these difficult conversations with yourself. You don't believe in love. You're desperate. You don't think you can do any better. Ultimately, you feel like it's what you deserve. Anything you attract from a disempowered state won't last. That's a feel-good life quote. And you deserve all the things that you deeply desire. But your actions have to align with your beliefs. First of all, hi.
Oh, God. 3 weeks postpartum. Let's watch.
Slow down. Grab the wall. Wiggle like you're trying to make your ass fall off.
This is what she looks like without makeup, bruh. Let's pull up Daboon's chat again. Brittany Renner is a 9. I get she was just pregnant, but nah, bro. I mean, bro, I'm just looking at the face, not the body. Nah, I can't give her a 9. I'll give her a 6. You know, 6 is generous. It's what she looks like with no makeup as well. Cute, but not hot. Not, you know, I won't say it's not sexy, but it's not hot. Daboon said, okay, I take it back. I'll give her a 7. I didn't pay attention to her appearance. No makeup. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even go that high, honestly. I mean, her body is, or it was before she had a kid, I would say it was a solid 7. So guys, this, oh shit. So this story right here is a story of some nurses from Emory, I think, who ended up getting fired for making a TikTok, you know, that was inappropriate for their profession. This is how social media is ruining women's jobs, and they keep saying, oh, well, gender pay gap and men get paid more. No, okay, the reason, and this is another reason why men allegedly get paid more, because even like women in their 20s are making more than men now in most major cities. But this is why allegedly men get paid more, because y'all up here on TikTok doing fucking TikToks all fucking day. Like, come on. You see women in the military doing TikToks with their uniform, disgracing the uniform. It's absolutely ridiculous. The Red Knight. Oh, shout out to the Red Knight. He's the one who sent the Cash App. He said, I'm JL, bro. I see you working through the BS. Keep doing what you're doing, and the floodgates will open in the future. Yes, thanks, bro. He said, she's not a 9. And as far as witchcraft, she does spells every time she cook up all that makeup on her face. Facts. Daboon said men take dangerous jobs. Yeah, we don't even have to debunk the gender pay gap shit. Y'all know that. But I mean, look at how these women are acting on the job. This is why you're losing your damn job. This is why y'all aren't making the big bucks, because you don't take shit seriously. So she puts X on labor and delivery. And it says the original poster's name is Hannah Hinton, or Halia Hinton. She's changed her name several times on TikTok, Insta, Facebook before deleting her account.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat? What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands.
So there, I mean, it's I guess they're airing out their grievances, but as a health professional, for one, you have doctor-patient confidentiality, so they shouldn't even be divulging any of this information. And for two, it's just careless to be posting shit like this. Do your fucking job, shut the fuck up and go home. Don't make the hospital look bad, bitch.
Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
So that's an ick to make sure that the child is yours. That's an ick for one of these nurses. See, I told you a lot of y'all be like, oh, well, nurses, look, I'm not going to shit on all nurses because there are some really good nurses out there. But let me tell you what, a lot of these nurses don't know what the fuck they're doing. A lot of these nurses, you know, people try and act like they're just like super smart, like women and shit like that. And they're not. Because it's some dumb shit right here. Some dumb shit. You're mad because a man wants to make sure that he's the father. As if women don't lie about paternity all the time and paternity fraud is not a thing.
Your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain just to Cervidil, and you're still closed. Fingertip.
When we've already told you to push a call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else. Can I have a blanket? Another ick.
Wow. So because people are asking you to do your damn job, that's an ick. These women are a disgrace to the medical field.
When you're going room to room between one baby mama and
oh, shout out to Daboons. Now this is a real one. This is a big one. He says, I have so many women cheating through chemistry. Stop. They are not doctors. Exactly. A lot of these women are going to med school and cheating, copying off of a man's work. Copying off of a man's work. It's reality.
And your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
Ick.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurses station for me.
So Emory Healthcare put out a statement. They say, we are aware of a TikTok video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about maternity patients at Emory University Hospital Midtown. We have investigated. Oh, that's Midtown. That's right next to me. Investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video. This video does not represent our commitment to patients and family. Family-centered care, and falls far short of the values and standards we expect every member of our team to hold and demonstrate. At no time should our patients ever feel that they are not being treated with care and respect. Every patient at Emory Healthcare deserves to be cared for by a compassionate, experienced team in a comfortable and safe environment. So there you have it. I mean, you have a lot of women, a lot of black women, especially talking about, oh, well, the mortality rate of, pregnant black women is high. And I mean, you see how the sister nurses get icks every time you ask them for something. Maybe that could be a reason why that mortality rate is so high. But guys, let's take a brief intermission. I do have to use the restroom, been drinking a lot of water, and then we'll continue the stream. I'll be right back.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
All right, and we are back. So let's get into this one right here.
Should he be ordering food for?
Damn it. The ad, sorry. All right, here we go. 1 second. Let's work.
Should he be ordering food for her kids that's at home?
So it's for my kid.
Real kid.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy?
No,
No, that is.
oh my God. So that's so. Go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes. Okay.
No, don't bring no potatoes. No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
So as you guys can see, they are on a dinner date, and this woman expects the man to pay for her kid's meal. So she wants to take a to-go plate, basically. She wants to take a to-go plate for her kid. Doing the most. This is the dating game, fellas. I already told you guys that that women, 1/3 of women, which I believe that number actually has gone up since after the pandemic. The pandemic, to 50% of women have admitted to using men for foodie calls, which is you know, a date with free food, essentially.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that.
So you see the waitress, she's siding with the woman. She's siding with the woman, going ahead and getting the food, and the man is telling her that, hey, I'm not gonna pay for this, and she's still going to get the damn food.
No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you not
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's in there, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date. I was late to the
Can
date.
you bring 2 orders?
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be
8
feeding them.
and 5-year-olds eating steak with a side of A1 sauce. Fuck out of here, baby.
Hell no, I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill. Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well.
Yo, can you,
Oh, hell nah.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get
No,
fired.
I'm about to go back.
She doing the most.
You got me messed up, dog. I'm about to her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just because I was late. Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after that, we already at Red Lobster. You can take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back to the kitchen. I'm going back to the kitchen.
Whoa. What's wrong with Red Lobster? Red Lobster is nice. Don't do Red Lobster like that, boo-boo.
I'm about to leave.
That plate is for her and her man later. Fellas, don't fall for it.
No, listen, no, I'm straight.
I've been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you.
Okay, and you better enjoy them damn cheddar baked biscuits, little bitch. Like, don't be acting like Red Lobster ain't you know, top notch shit. Okay, don't be acting like Red Lobster ain't that shit now.
You want? So I mean, I'll take you out again. Do something for you. I'm not doing something for your kids. No, I ain't even met your kids.
I want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this, man? Look, I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this shit, bro? I'm recording, bro.
So there you have it, man. There you have it. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we got another video where a white girl is actually revealing her deepest, darkest secret to her man. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. So let's listen up.
You guys have any secrets you haven't told each other?
I don't know if I want to start an argument. You promise not to get mad?
Yeah.
When we broke up, I got my lick back.
Woo! She got her lick back. She didn't want to start an argument, but she tells him when they broke up, she got her lick back. That means that she fucked another guy. Shout out to J Mick. Okay, I don't want to put your name out there, Mr. Jake, but I did get your $5 Cash App. He says, "Stay up, big bruh." Appreciate that, dog.
I got my revenge.
You guys know each other's body count.
And this is actually in Athens. So, you know, shout out to these boys doing these street interviews. But she got her lick back. I'm trying to see if I recognize this girl. Not really.
I don't know if I want to start an argument. You promise not to get mad?
Yeah.
When we broke up, I got my lick back. I got my revenge.
You guys know each other's body count.
1.
So it's only him. So why were we?
What? Then what does get the lick back mean then? If that's the only body count.
So it's only him. So why world we live in?
What the fuck? Damn, she just capped about her body count. See, guys, that's why you can't believe these women when it comes to the body count, bro. Because she gonna cap. She gonna cap. So now let's listen to this video of an OnlyFans model saying how a threesome with her friend went terribly wrong.
Okay, so Rara, I've heard recently you had a bit of a weird story happen to you. I would love to hear about it. Can you fill me in?
Okay, so we were in a threesome.
You too?
I was there. Yes, grandma was there. I call her grandma. If I call her grandma throughout this, that's grandma. And usually with butt play, you get a warning, you get a preparation the day before. Right. There was no preparation given because you have to prepare before anal because things get. Oh, for sure. It's like things can go shitty if you.
Yeah, you have to get an enema if you're gonna do anal, because if you smash a girl and she didn't get an enema and she has eaten recently, there's absolutely going to be discharge, and it's pretty gross.
You know what I'm saying? Literally. So we didn't know that was going to happen, but we're both very like, if we're in the moment, we go with the flow and we put on a performance.
Right, always.
And the fingers were going up. Didn't know.
Ooh.
The finger came out, and this was the third person involved in the threesome. Right. So it was a male.
It was his finger.
It was his finger and my ass.
And
oh wow!
So he pulled the finger out, and he moved it towards me, and I saw it coming towards me, and there was shit on it. And
to be a good.
Oh wow! This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get really bad. I guarantee she eats it.
Friend.
Me being the performer I am, her good friend, I full on sucked on that finger.
She had to eat.
And afterwards, I said,
No, you didn't.
So the guy wouldn't know. The guy.
I did.
Sky.
That's just what you do when your best friend is.
Were you even filming, or this was just for the love of the game?
Oh, this was for the love of the game.
Wow. And guys, this is why you shouldn't go into the adult film industry right here, because you're going to be dealing with women who eat human feces. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. That's absolutely disgusting. So another video here says, y'all, I had no idea her hair got caught on fire till the end. Sis was burning for a hot second. Let's watch. So she's trying to do like a turned up birthday cake. Goes terribly wrong. Licking the cake. No regard for any of her guests here who are going to have to eat from that cake. And we just got out of a pandemic, and these are the main bitches who were telling niggas to put a mask on and get the vaccine, and now they out here licking cake when there's still a chance of contracting the pandemonium virus. So as you can see, that her hair is on fire like Michael Jackson, because she got all them products in her hair. And the products that Black women use in their hair are very flammable. Facts. And hair is pretty flammable in and of itself, but then when you add all those relaxers and all that treatment, I mean, it's just a hot mess. So her hair is currently on fire. All for the love of twerking. Scalp burning. Ooh. Wow. So let's look at the wig. So you see the wig. I know it smelled like burnt hair and cocoa butter in that bitch. Jesus Christ. Her birthday party smelled like a damn curling iron that was dropped in the tub. Oh man. So we're gonna watch this video. It's life of an IG model. Shawty want a rack from Lil C's for her time, but he wasn't with it. And I guess he asked, "Can I bust on your face?" Let's watch.
Well, wait, let me ask you a question. You're gonna take care of me, right?
Why?
No.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because I'm here and I'm about to fuck you.
I mean, you could be fucking a bunch of other people. There's a bunch of other dudes out there that do that type of shit. Why?
There's so many.
So that is true. The O for F models, the Instagram models, they're escorts. They're, you know, prostitutes. They really are. I've already told you guys, any bitch with over 100,000 followers on Instagram is selling pussy. I've said this to you guys multiple times, and y'all still deny it. But that's the reality of the situation. Okay. I've been telling you guys this. And that's the evidence just right there. So this chick, I guess bruh is actually dating her. So let me go to her oh shit. Let me try and find her Instagram. Cause she doing a lot, twerking and doing all this stuff. This might actually be her Instagram though. But she renamed it to like a comedy page. It's Damn Homie 11. So I guess she's a comedian too. And an OF model. Anyways, we'll go to it really after this.
So many other guys, but I'm here with you.
How much? You would want for them?
Like 1,000, so I could go
Fuck
shopping
no.
tomorrow.
Wrong guy.
1,000, yeah, right.
Wrong guy.
I'm the wrong one for that. But I think there's somebody else out there that definitely do that. I give you $1,000. What comes with that $1,000?
More like 250. Yeah, 250, and I think that's reasonable. I do.
I have you till tomorrow.
Yeah, my
Can I
time.
bust on your face?
No.
Chili?
No.
What can I do? What can my $1,000 obligate me?
My time.
Yeah, hell nah. Hell nah. Your time is not worth all that. These bitches really think that they're worth $1,000 an hour. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Let's see. All right, and this one actually is a good follow-up video. So we got a dude who's actually going off on a chick for not giving him the yams after linking. So let's watch.
Listen, I'm not paying for your Uber to come here. It's either you're going to find your way here and I'll get your ride back, or you're just not going to come. I'm not going to get you a way here and a way back. What the fuck you think this is?
Okay, so he says he's not going to pay for the Uber to pull up, which honestly makes sense because a lot of these girls be lying. They'll say, oh, pay for my Uber, then they'll pull up somewhere else. They'll have you send the money, then not return your calls. They be capping.
Full story, right? Because I remember this time I done ordered Shorty a Uber, right? Keep in mind, it's like 11, damn near 12 o'clock. Now y'all know that Uber prices start shooting up after 10. Feel me? I done spent like 40 beans on shorty Uber here. But it's all right, feel me? I spend the 40 beans because I'm about to get some cat. You feel me? Or at least I thought I was about to get some cat. So shorty comes over, shit going smooth, you feel me? We playing Twister, feel me? Jenga, shit like that, you feel me?
Damn.
We getting vibes, you feel me? I got the little going, you feel me? Get me? Get the little Netflix popping, feel me? Now shit getting real. As soon as I turn the Netflix on the little dum-dum, I'm expecting shorty to know what time it is. Mind you, I done called you over here late, so you should already know what time it is. Now I'm not a fiend. I waited like 30, 45 minutes into the movie before I tried to touch shorty, you feel me? She was, kissing me on my neck and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, shorty ready to go, feel me? So as I'm trying to go down and shorty pass with the hand, you feel me? She gonna move my hand and say,
Bruh, is this nigga in a bando? What the fuck are these ceilings?
Yo, the anger that came inside of my fucking body. Are you fucking stupid? Now get out. I don't want you here no more, bro. And don't even think about coming back to my fucking house. Nah, I know y'all probably gonna say, shorty probably ain't wanna fuck, didn't? Son, shorty was literally telling me that she wanted to before she came here. Talking about,
yep, the mind games. They be texting all that shit on the phone to get in person. They ain't doing shit.
we want to be skin to skin. We ain't fucking skin to skin. You came here to watch movies and play Jenga? When I'm gonna fuck? When am I gonna?
Yeah, that nigga was in the bando, straight bleeding. And if he took her there, that's probably why she didn't fuck, honestly. You know, women like being comfortable when it comes to having intercourse, and that bando did not look comfortable at all. So we're gonna watch a prank video gone wrong, where a relationship was ruined in less than 60 seconds. So let's watch.
Oh, is she? I'm sorry, what? We were literally out last night. Oh, you don't know? Have you checked his phone? Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
How long have you guys been together?
Like 2 years.
2 years? And you don't know that he has dating apps?
Wow.
You don't have any apps, are you sure?
Yeah.
So this bitch ain't shit. Like, she over here trying to get these niggas to break up, but he might be on a dating app. Who knows? Let's watch.
Sure. He was calling me baby.
This is a joke.
Tinder. What the
I like downloading
2 years in a relationship and you have Tinder?
Like, I just never.
But women do that shit too. Come on. Women do that shit all the time. I don't know how she didn't know that he was on Tinder. Because motherfuckers be having fake accounts of me on Tinder and motherfuckers be sending that shit to my girl. So it's like, shit, I don't know how she didn't know he had Tinder.
Deleted it. Bro.
It was a prank. I don't know him. Why did you have Tinder on your phone though?
You know, like for friends and stuff.
Thank you. Oh shit. You do.
For friends and stuff. I mean, she could probably he could probably get her back, honestly. He could probably get her back. I mean, she don't got no proof of him actually fucking nobody. So she just mad at the moment. So I got a few more videos for you guys to watch. This is a woman who is disciplining her child. And I told you guys these women can't discipline their children properly. This is not the way you discipline your children. Disciplining your children should be done privately, within the confines of the home, not on social media. But let's see how she deals with her daughter here.
Come here, you're gonna learn today, girl. No physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No
physical discipline. And I mean, the girl is beautiful young lady, and she punishes her by cutting her hair. This is that competition anxiety between mothers and daughters. The mother doesn't want her daughter to be more attractive than her, so she cuts her hair. And this is why a lot of sisters are doing the big chop, because a lot of their mothers be doing their hair wrong, bruh, for sure. Putting too much treatment in there, not taking care of the hair. I think that this is horrendous. I mean, she should have just whooped her. I mean, it's not. I don't like this at all.
No physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No, you had your warning. You had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you.
And it sounds like mom is Latina. So this young lady may be Afro-Latina, and now she's cutting her beautiful, coarse, curly hair. What a shame.
Disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education.
Wow.
I told you stop disobeying me.
Wow.
I told you to listen and do as you're supposed
Wow.
to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it.
Oh,
And you
wow.
thought you were disobeying me today, and I was not coming to cut this.
Well, this is what I'll say. Her child may have, it sounds like her child was getting bad grades, disciplinary issues. So, I mean, I don't agree with the cutting of the hair, but this might be the message that she needed to get through to her. Now, what I will say, though, is it shouldn't have been posted on social media. If you were going to cut the hair, don't put it on social media. You know, that was unnecessary. But, you know, depending on how bad the little girl was, when you know that all she really cares about is her beauty and you take a piece of that away, I don't agree to cut your daughter's hair, because I think that you should give her the best chance at life to find a mate. And at this age, it's going to take her years to grow that hair back. It took her a lifetime to grow what she did have. And I don't even know if, you know, under those micros that she even had a 2-inch or a longer ponytail. So you never know with these things.
Hair off. You're sadly mistaken, because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right?
Damn.
Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom.
The crazy thing is today,
I don't know what this filter is with these lashes. She looks ridiculous.
I had to do something that like I really didn't want to do, but I had to do to teach my child a lesson. We try to be better than our parents, and I try really hard to be the best mother that I can be. Hi. Do you feel traumatized?
No.
Do you feel like I abused you?
No.
Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse, that I could have used?
Yes.
And I would take these answers with a grain of salt. She's probably like, bitch, you better answer these questions so they don't call defects on me.
You know I love you, right?
Yes.
You know I got your back.
This is why women can't discipline their kids, because if once a man steps in that house and says, hey, do this, then it's over. Okay. The children are not acting out. Women cannot discipline children. This is trash. This is a trash attempt at discipline. Trash. Just pull out the belt or the switch and call it a fucking day. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yes.
You know what I'm doing right now is to make you a better person, right?
Yes.
How many times have I spoken to you about this?
A lot of times.
How many times have your teachers called me?
Multiple times.
How many times have you not handed in homework?
A few times.
How many?
A few times. That's cap. That's cap. DeBoon says, know about 10 guys personally who are with a girl who they know have slept with other men while on a break. Yep. Happens a lot. Every time a woman goes on a break, she's going to sleep with another guy. Just let that be known. DeBoon says, maybe she gave a BJ. Right. This in Light says, LMAO, that dude looked like Peter Griffin. DeBoon says, LMAO, he had a hood dude for sure. Or he a hood dude for sure. People make fake accounts of you. Yeah, they do. Cyrus Cherry said, what is a bando? DeBoon said, that's a rampant issue. I've seen a lot of nuclear households where the mother competed with the daughter for the father's attention. It's weird. Yeah. Raheem Berry says, never understood why people post videos of them disciplining their child. Yeah. Mr. Jake the Great says, a bando is an abandoned house, Cyrus. Yes. A bando is an abandoned house, you know, likened to a trap house, if you will. Okay. So Raheem Berry says, or want props for being in their kid's life. That's what you're supposed to do. He also says a lot of single moms discipline their children for bad grades, but can't help them with homework. Yeah, this is definitely one of the mothers who discipline her child with for bad grades, but can't help with the homework.
How many times have you not listened? How many times have I told you when you're grounded not to do certain things and you're still doing them?
A lot of times.
Right. A lot of times, right? And I've been speaking to you about this for how long?
So, I mean, I get it. Her mom was pump faking a lot. Hey, girl, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And the daughter didn't listen because she doesn't respect her mom as a disciplinarian. Not necessarily that she doesn't love her mom as her mother, but she doesn't respect her mom as a disciplinarian. So she never listened to her guidance. So, you know, I understand the drastic measures of cutting the hair to get her attention. So I don't disagree. I do disagree with cutting the hair. I think she probably should have just whipped her, or did something else that was more effective, but, or just raised her from, you know, a child. Obviously, it seems like you went wrong that she strayed away at this young age. I can understand if she, you know, leave the house and then strays away after leaving the house, but the fact that she strayed away and she's still under your roof, you know, you probably went wrong somewhere, and you know that somewhere is you know, the father not being in the home.
Yeah. So today, when I did what I did by cutting off your hair, you understand why I did it, right?
Yeah.
And you're learning from it, right?
Yeah.
And what did you learn?
I learned not to disrespect you and to listen to you.
Ooh.
And also?
And to do my homework.
Well, I mean, you know, different folks for different strokes. It looked like that worked, but in my opinion, I don't think it was abusive. I do think that she could have found another way to discipline the child, instead of cutting her hair. But I don't know. That one is a tricky one. Guys, let me know if y'all think that was valid. At least don't put it on social media, because now you got to explain yourself to other parents and people. But you know what? I'm not even gonna play this one because I will. We're taking a blast in the past and going back to one of the most alpha fathers in the sports industry, and that is LeVar Ball. And I saw this clip and I thought it was interesting because you have this woman who is basically trying to check him on, you know, the way that he handles his kids and sports and whatnot. So let's listen up.
Have you sold any shoes yet?
Yeah, I've sold a good amount to me. Like I said, there's different amounts.
How many?
Stay in your lane. Anyways,
I'm just curious.
I don't even worry about her over there.
Why
Every time
not?
she
I think
scares me to
that's kind
death.
of disrespectful.
She says she scares Lonzo. Lonzo's scared of me. She scares me. That's why I don't look that way. I don't look over there because she scares me. I'm thinking of Saul right now.
I'm just trying.
Leave me alone. I'll tell you, 400-500 pair.
So she's a reporter. Her job is to probe.
She can report to whoever she want behind her. I'm talking to you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is,
so he don't want to talk to these hoes on ESPN. I don't blame him. A lot of these bitches is fucking trash on ESPN. I'm gonna just keep it a binuck. Okay? They always exert themselves in a conversation. They're obviously sleeping around with the athletes. Like, dude, it's just like, you know, like this whole Carrie Champion, Molly Karam, what's the other one? I always forget her name, but she looks like Patrice Cullors, Jamel Hill. I mean, these ladies, man. Me personally, I don't think that these women should be involved in sports, period, because it brings up too many complications. Look at what happened with Ime Udoka, and you got him smashing chicks who are on staff for the Celtics.
You are a hater.
Why?
I would never wear a big baller shirt. But
No, I didn't
don't
say
even
that.
talk to big baller. I heard you say I'm not even worried about it.
I said that I wouldn't wear something that
It
as
says
a woman.
big baller. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
With all due respect, you're a great reporter, just not reporting on me.
I have a right to say what
You have
shirt I
a
would and wouldn't wear.
Welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Well, no, I think I
she said
actually
baller
was
was
saying it as like a point. No,
To
I didn't
her
say
it
it.
is.
No. I
Oh,
didn't
you
say it was
telling on her
offensive.
now.
I didn't say it was offensive.
Yeah.
I just said, if you want to, work with Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour to maybe have something that appeals to women.
I thought that was
What? Dude, get the fuck out of here, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. The male audience, like basketball is a male sport. Let's keep it a buck. Basketball is a male sport. Basketball sneakers are male dominated field. Women didn't start being sneakerheads until men did it. They said, oh my God, what is a sneakerhead? Dude, I remember the sneakerhead movement between like 2010 and 2015 when it was like really popping. Dude, all the female sneakerheads, dude, I ain't even gonna lie. They used to piss me off because all they do, they fucking wear some Jordans and lingerie and boom, they just get this huge following. Meanwhile, guys like me, and I'm not saying that, it is what it is. The game's rigged. We already know. but like you're doing real reviews of sneakers, and I know other guys who are doing real reviews of sneakers, comparing real with fake and all this shit. Unauthorized, authorized sneakers. We were breaking that shit down as well. We were breaking down the bots when it comes to online shopping for sneakers and getting raffle tickets. We were waiting in line for the sneakers, and the female sneakerhead, I'll liken it to this. A lot of the female sneakerheads is like your little sister, right? Like she see you doing something, now she want to do it. She ain't want to do it till you was doing it, but now she want to do it because you doing it. That's how a lot of these female sneakerheads are. And they come up because they pretty much post half naked in sneakers, and that's literally all they do. The only one that was like damn near respectful with the way that she posts was Damn Erica. And if you guys don't know who Damn Erica is, then you know, I suggest you guys do your research on the sneakerhead culture. And she did some risque photo shoots back in the day, but she was a really cute girl, cute sneakerhead girl, and she really knew her kicks. She knew about the sneakers. She knew about the histories. She knew about the Last Shot 14. She knew about you know, all these sneakers. I'll actually let me see. I'll actually her Instagram. It looks like she ended up getting married. But I'll show her her profile later on. But you know, she definitely was on point. Let me see who she married though. Let me see who she married. Looked like some hooper nigga. Honestly, but I don't know if you guys how into the sneakerhead thing you guys were, but I was really into it. I knew all the sneakerhead influencers. And Damn Erica, she was like one of the only legit ones who weren't just like completely fucking slurring out in order to get followers. You know, it wasn't even about the sneakers anymore. It was about lingerie and fucking shoelaces when the bitches got in the sneakerhead game. I'm just keeping it up. I'm just telling you what it is. So we'll kind of break down her and her husband, and it looks like she got exactly what she wanted out of life, and they've been dating for a long time. Okay, she with Tyler Enos. Tyler Enos, okay? So he used to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now he's free agent playing overseas, it looks like. So she got her an NBA baller. She ended up getting what she wanted. So, you know, shout out to her. Let's keep watching.
The legit. I mean, I don't have to agree, but I thought that was a pretty good point.
With her. I don't agree.
But I thought it was a good
No,
point.
I'm actually saying it as like a point of advice.
She's like Tommy Lauren. Like, dude, why do we have to cater the fucking sneakers to women? Like, please, like, where did that even come from? If the sneaker is for male, you know, athletes, if he's making a basketball sneaker for male athletes, why does he have to make one for the women? I don't get it. If you want a pink sneaker, just say that.
Friends with her. I don't even see that.
I mean, it was so crazy that like you had Jordan Brand turning fucking Concord 11s into like pink. I don't even know, but it was just ugly as shit. And they were doing things to try and cater to women and shit like that. And it's just like, bro, just give us retros. Like nobody wants these custom made for female with unicorns and hearts on the damn sneaker. Give us retros and let's keep it moving. But the women's sneakerhead came in there and they were like, oh, well, we want more pink. We want more purple. And they started throwing like goofy shit. This is what I'll say. The best pair of pink shoes ever were the KD4 Aunt Pearls, which I did own a pair. And them bitches were expensive. They was like $300. So let's keep going.
I wasn't saying it as like I would never wear this.
What's this show about again? Ain't we talking about shoes? I don't want to talk about all that. Next.
Well, I think in order to have a successful company, you're going to have women who like your brand.
No, you don't. It's about your target audience. That's literally all it's about. If your target audience is not women, then you don't need women. Just like Gillette, they thought that they needed women, and then they did an insensitive ad campaign toward men, and all the men started walking away from Gillette. because men built that brand, not women.
Yeah, if you have a women's company. But anyways.
Oh, so you're not marketing to
we're
women.
talking about.
No, we're not. And we don't have to. We don't have to spend extra marketing dollars to market to women. And like, why does she want his company to spend marketing dollars to market to women? Why does he have to do that? If he's a CEO, he can spend the marketing dollars on his target audience, which is young men who are fans of his children, his progeny. That's it.
A big baller brand.
Okay.
You know what? He don't need no credibility to say I'm a gangster and I do this and I do that. No, Lonzo's a ball player. He is who he is. And like I said, and going back to Whitlock, I don't think he can comment on anything but snacks.
Now, that's a little harsh.
That's real though. I mean, and I like Jason Whitlock. But at the same time, like if he was taking shots at LeVar Ball and LeVar Ball retorted with that, then I really don't see no problem with it. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Point blank.
It's gonna be harsh because he want to be harsh on me.
So you disrespect women and people for their weight?
That's what you say.
I mean, it was a joke. Shut the fuck up, dude. Get these hoes off of sports. This is locker room talk, bitch. Get these chicks off of Sports Center, bro. Like it's so crazy, and I'm really not trying to be like sexist, but it's just like, bro, every time these chicks like get into the sports, they end up either fucking a player, fucking a coach, or doing some hoe shit, or trying to virtue signal, we're done with it. Get the hell out of Sports Center. And remember, I did the story on Quarantino to God of the woman who kicked the field goal for Vanderbilt and whatnot, and she was a kicker. And guess what? After that, she did 1 year of football and then fucking quit. Like it's fucking pathetic. It's so wild, bruh.
I say nothing about
no. You just said that to me.
Like I told.
She literally joined the football team to get access to the largest BBCs on campus. That's literally all it is. All the women who work. I mean, dude, I played college sports. I'm telling you, the women who work in recruiting, they're fucking the players. The trainers, the personal trainers, the water girls, they're fucking the players. I mean, the main reason why they get into sports is because they think that they're gonna get a baller husband. I'm telling you that right the fuck now. And it pays decently and they get to travel, but mainly because they're around big, tall, strong men.
I'm not even worried about you right now. Keeping your lane.
Can you look
like
me
I
in
said,
the eye?
Whitlock, I don't want to look you now. You scare me to death.
Oh.
Like I said,
Thank you.
Yes.
They wouldn't want to work with you anyway because you don't respect women. So
what the
she's after you today.
Oh, I don't respect women, but I'm the one that's married.
Exactly. He's married and you're on the cock carousel. So who doesn't respect women? Because you don't respect yourself because you're passing your body around. LeVar Ball been married for 20, 30 years and he doesn't respect women. Been taking care of his wife for years, decades. This is fucking bullshit.
Work with you anyway because you don't respect women. So
she's after you today.
Oh, I don't respect women, but I'm the one that's married.
Right.
I'm good. Well, she can say what she wants.
He's married. She's on the cock carousel. He's married. She's on the cock carousel. You don't respect your own womb, ma'am.
She's trying to put it. I never disrespect women. But I tell you what, if you act like that, guess what? Something's coming to you.
And this is what these women do. Oh, you disrespect one woman or you have a disagreement with one woman. Now you hate all women. Dude, it's ridiculous.
Oh.
And it's okay.
Do you think
Are you threatening me?
Oh,
what?
She tried to turn the words.
How did she get it to threatening? See, this that white girl shit. This that blonde white girl, pretty privileged bullshit. She tried to Emmett Till my nigga. She's trying to Emmett Till my nigga. Watch this. This is why women do not need to be involved in sports at all. Unless it's women's sport. Yeah, commentate on women's sports. Commentate on volleyball, softball, women's basketball, soccer, whatever the hell. Stay out of men's sports, ladies, please. Stay out of men's sports because this is war. Football, war. Basketball, war. Soccer, war. Hockey, war. This is war. And you ladies are not fit for war.
Something's coming to you.
Oh.
And it's okay.
Do you think?
Are you threatening me?
Oh, see how she tried to turn the words? I would never threaten
You
you.
said something's coming to me.
I don't know what it is. I'm not a psychic.
Oh.
So shout out to LeVar Ball. They tried to drag his name for being unapologetically manly. He was a little overbearing with his kids sometimes, but hey, it worked out. Three of his sons actually got a crack at the NBA, and 2 of them are still in the league. So, and look at how LaMelo turned out, even though he tried to jug some Louis Vuitton from China, but Trump got him out. But, I didn't like the fact that he didn't, thank Trump either. But at the same time, ultimately, he's a good dad. He took care of his kids, and that's his fucking job. So let's get into the main topic for today. I was watching Criminal Minds, and if you guys don't know what Criminal Minds is, it's basically a show about the FBI, the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit, which is the BAU, okay? And they actually, profile serial killers, and they profile different individuals in order to, catch these suspects. And in this episode was actually called Alpha Male, and it's season 12, episode 15. And they are basically, dissing the Manosphere. And this is why the title of this stream is the FBI 100% knows about the Manosphere, and they classify it as a terroristic hate group. Okay. So, before I do that, I do want to show Damn Erica, because she was like one of the OG sneakerheads, and she's super cute, super attractive, busty, as you can see, in the gym, fit gal. Okay. I'm trying to go back even further to when she was like really doing her sneaker content. It's probably a little bit before she met her man, but she ended up bagging a baller nigga, an NBA player. So she had them Galaxy Kobe's from back in the day. Them shits were hard as fuck. She had them foam posits. She was a big foam posit girl. As you can see, the Jordan 4s. And she had sneakers galore, as you can see. And then she makes an E with some of her Jordans. As you can see, she got some of those. She got 6s, she got 3s. I mean, she got anything you can ask for. And guess what happened to her? She ended up getting wifed up by an NBA player. And do you know why? Because she didn't have the digital footprint of an adult film star. That's why. I've told you guys time and time again, Generation Z women have the digital footprint of an adult film star. She was able to get married and get pregnant by an NBA player. I don't know if he's cheating on her or not. I would assume that he is, respectfully. I would assume that he is, respectfully, just by virtue of being an NBA player. But she's staying down. She's staying loyal because they have 2 beautiful children. It looks like they have all girls. So shout out to their family. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I just remember her back in the day for her, sneakers. And she was like a legit female sneakerhead. So I really had a respect for Shorty. So I'll show her mans. She ended up getting exactly what she wanted. I mean, I remember even back in the day in some of her blogs that she was talking about how she liked tall, light-skinned niggas or whatever. So yeah, she ended up getting a guy who played for the Lakers. Now he does not play for the Lakers anymore. He actually is playing overseas in Macedonia. Wow. So my suspicions of cheating, it would only make sense in my opinion, And obviously he has to post his girl, posting his girl and whatnot, showing love. But when he goes overseas, I wouldn't be surprised if, he's clapping something or 2. But, that's his reasonable service. That's what he worked for, right? That's That's what he worked for, right? Oh, yeah. Daboon says, not cheating, Tino. Exploring his options. Yeah, absolutely. Exploring his options. Right. So, I mean, she got what she wanted. She got the marriage, the white picket fence, beautiful home, beautiful daughters. So she got exactly what she wanted. And I'm sure they have some type of agreement. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But ultimately, I think that she was able to get wifed up because she didn't have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. So let's get into this Criminal Minds episode on how they describe the Manosphere. And this is the BAU in Criminal Minds, but a lot of these cases, so Hollywood, obviously, art reflects life and whatnot. So Hollywood uses a lot of real cases in order to make their shows. So, and they reference Elliot Rodgers as well and all this stuff in this episode. So let's watch.
And it's talking about how God handles nations and kingdoms and that he can mold them as easily as a potter molds clay.
So maybe the sun sub sees himself as a god, and these victims represent nations and kingdoms to punish.
I will destroy it. Elliot Rodger, the mass shooter in Isla Vista, California, wrote something similar in his manifesto. And when I was with the BA.
So you hear what he said. He said, I will destroy it. Immediately, once he heard that quote, he referenced it to Elliot Rodger. Now watch this.
We were looking at it for any possible ties to terrorism. Garcia, see if you could pull it up.
See if you doubt me, sir? Excuse me while I bulldoze my way through.
Possible ties to terrorism. Run that shit back. This is what the FBI thinks about the Manosphere. Run it back. Y'all niggas got to be careful. Content creators, niggas in the comments section. This is what they think.
And when I was with the BAP, we were looking at it for any possible ties to terrorism. Garcia, see if you could pull it up.
See if
So they're trying to make it seem like Elliot Rodgers had ties to terrorism when he was, he was a psychopath, honestly. That's really all it comes down to. He had psychopathic tendencies, narcissism. I think he had borderline too, if I'm not mistaken. And he was a virgin. He was an incel. Okay?
you doubt me, sir? Excuse me while I bulldoze my way through 137 pages of manifesto muck and mire without even cracking my lip gloss.
I remember Roger. He became enraged whenever he saw pretty young women or couples together.
That's right. He wanted to stop everyone, men and women, from having sex. He was a follower of the Manosphere.
What's that? It's a...
You heard it. You heard it. He was a follower of what? Guys, you have to be very careful on what you do online, because they will use this to classify you as a hate group, a terrorist, this, whatever. I'm telling you guys right now, they have you pegged. They know who you are. And this was, I think this was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Season 12 of Criminal Minds, 2017. So they've been known about you. Look how they describe the Manosphere.
Whenever he saw pretty young women or couples together.
That's right. He wanted to stop everyone, men and women, from having sex. He was a follower of the Manosphere.
And this is bullshit, because Elliot Rodgers, he was more of a follower of the black pill. He was more of a follower of incel content creators. Okay? So, but the thing is, when y'all create these phrases like the Manosphere and you know, even the red vitamin, it creates an umbrella where people are classified in a broad and generic and a general way, to where they can easily throw you under the umbrella and say, oh, he's part of the Manosphere because he was watching TFM, or oh, he's part of the Manosphere because he was watching Sandman, when those guys are, you know, they're more like MGTOW or Black Pill and whatnot, but there's different sects of this shit. But this is how the FBI views it. This is how the behavioral analysis unit views it. So this is what I'm telling you guys, that they are coming for this type of content online. Shout out to Cyrus Cherry with a $10 Cash App. He says, why didn't Elliot Rodgers just hire a trick? He was rich. Yeah. Yeah, he should have just hired a prostitute. And he was in Cali. He should have just went straight to Vegas. I mean, the nigga is fucking dumb. He's just retarded.
What's that? It's a collection of websites, blogs, and internet forums focused on male culture.
With a few exceptions, it mostly spews misogynistic and hate-filled rhetoric.
With a few exceptions. So he's saying there's a handful of content creators that don't do that, but the majority of content creators push hate-filled, misogynistic rhetoric. And this is a brother who was given that line to say that. Listen up.
Of the Manosphere.
What's that? It's a collection of websites, blogs, and internet forums focused on male culture.
With a few exceptions, it mostly spews misogynistic and hate-filled rhetoric.
And look at his tone. Look at the condescending tone. The tonality. This guy doesn't respect you. He doesn't respect the Manosphere. He doesn't respect us. At least his character doesn't. And this is what the FBI is telling you, because if you guys don't, spoiler alert, but the FBI and the CIA work closely with Hollywood in order to give an accurate depiction of what they do. And if you don't believe me, I can read that directly from their website.
Walker wins the prize. The very last page, Roger says, quote, "If I cannot have it, I will do everything I can to destroy it."
So all 6 victims are young and good looking. Maybe the unsub feels the way Roger did.
Guys, there's a Manosphere site I think you should see. It's called No Means Yes.
A Manosphere site called No Means Yes. Dude. Come on. Alpha male and badass bitch. It says, time to roast. Post your comments here on their flawless skin, perfect teeth, shiny hair, washboard abs, and hot sex they're having, and you're not. In the recent updates show alpha males and badass bitches, supermodel tickle fight, colleges with the hottest co-eds, 6 ways to up your game, drunk sex, pros and cons. So all of this was here by design. And this is what I'm going to tell you guys. The Manosphere has never been about roasting good-looking individuals or roasting Chads and Tyrones. If anything, we give them respect for being the top 20%, top 10%, top 5%. It's never been about roasting these individuals. But somehow the FBI turns it into, oh, well, there's a guy who's, watching the Manosphere content, and then now he hate watches the Manosphere, and now he wants to delete all the studs who are getting WAP, and he's not.
And they have a weekly feature called Alpha Male Badass Bitch, where they post pictures of young, attractive men and women, and users are encouraged to mock them for their shiny hair, perfect teeth, washboard abs, and the hot sex they are no doubt having, and you're not. But guys, check this out. Do you see what I see?
The victims could be dead ringers for the people in these photos. This unsub wants to do more than mock these people. He wants to destroy them. In his mind, they're living the life that he wants, but can't have.
It's time to deliver the profile.
Now, this part is one of the most interesting parts, and then we're going to get away from this and end the stream. This is when they deliver the profile. So this is when they deliver the profile of who this suspected serial killer is, or the unsub, as they like to call it. Okay, the unidentified subject or suspect, whatever you want to call it. Listen to how they deliver the profile.
We're looking for a white male, 20 to 30 years old, a narcissist. He appears to be a
white male narcissist, and a lot of the bitches got like their talking points from Criminal Minds when they speak about narcissism, and they speak about all these different psychological terms that they have no idea what they mean. Okay, so let's keep watching.
follower of the Manosphere, a real and often disturbing corner of the internet.
Real and often disturbing corner of the internet.
In the extreme, it advocates for the overthrow of what it calls the oppressive feminist culture.
Okay, so you hear it. We have, most of the guys in the Manosphere accept it, and they just want men to do differently. So a lot of the Manosphere is about presenting solutions. At the end of the day, nobody's really talking about overthrowing and and doing some mass movement. It's like, no, fuck that, dude. Give up MGTOW, you know, free agent lifestyle. Like, not give up on like women, but give up on trying to create like this picture perfect Disney relationship and just go your own way. That's what it's really about. Okay. Well, a lot of it is. And that goes with the abundance mindset too. Like a lot of these guys try and differentiate themselves from MGTOW. And then it's like, just because you're MGTOW doesn't mean that you ain't fucking. And just because you're red vitamin doesn't mean that you are fucking. So there's a lot of overlap and all this kind of shit. But ultimately, this is what they think of the
The
Manosphere.
Manosphere, a real and often disturbing corner of the internet.
In the extreme, it advocates for the overthrow of what it calls the oppressive feminist culture. It also teaches degrading pickup techniques and
Degrading pickup techniques. And they would probably mention negging as a quote unquote degrading pickup technique. See, it's only degrading when you explain what you're doing. It's not degrading in the act when it's actually working on the woman. It's only degrading when you sit there and say, okay, yeah, I objectively made this move, and that move in order for her to sleep with me. It's only degrading when you explain it. But during, the women are having a great time.
envisions a world where women fear men.
But it also pits men against.
Envisions a world where women fear men. Dude, who the fuck has ever said that? And the women already act like they fear men because they say, "Oh, I'm so scared to walk down the street at night," even though they're dressed in next to nothing.
Each other, labeling them either alphas or betas. Alphas are described as dominant, and
so that was a good point there. He said it also pits them against each other. It also pits them against each other. Listen to what this brother says. He said the Manosphere also pits the men against each other by classifying the beta and the alpha, the simps and the pimps, okay?
Grading pickup techniques and envisions a world where women fear men.
But it also pits men against each other, labeling them either alphas or betas. Alphas are described as dominant and uber masculine, and ideal to be envied or copied.
This unsub has feelings of entitlement, but at the same time is probably socially awkward and unsuccessful with women.
He sees himself as a catch, true alpha male who has been overlooked by women and is superior to the men they choose over him.
His rage may stem from incidents of unrequited love early in his life.
Rebuffed by women and feeling threatened by the competition, he's throwing acid on his victims to inflict maximum pain, both physically and emotionally.
He wants both sexes to feel as ugly, as unwanted, and as self-loathing as he does inside.
It appears he's targeting attractive men and women who resemble photos posted on the Manosphere website. No means yes.
This could turn into a spree, with more attacks coming at any time, anywhere. Thank you.
So you heard that, guys. That is what they think of the Manosphere right there. And if you better believe it, this was from 2017. And this was so Hollywood acknowledges that the Manosphere exists. They are putting you guys, us, on high alert. And, you know, just understand that there's probably going to be even larger censorship waves coming down the line. Okay, so let me read the rest of you guys' chats and then we'll get up out of here. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Jake says there was a channel called GD's Highlights. His shit was all Lonzo and Ball family hate. Needless to say, he hasn't posted since Kobe died. RIP to the GOAT. Mr. Jake also says, dudes in my school would wear exclusive Jordans that were like 2 sizes too small. Shit was wild. Exactly. Distant Light says, what's the appeal behind sneakers for sneakerheads? The collectability? Yeah, the collectability, the resale value, and just like the beauty of the sneaker in general. Think like the 1% says, every man, if you have the ability to get a passport, do it and get out as soon as possible. And that actually reminds me. That actually reminds me, guys, get your passport. Get your passport. Let me see if it'll focus. That damn passport, man. Get your damn passport, bruh. It ain't Passport Bros, it's Passport Kings, y'all. It's a new wave. Mr. Jake the Great says, there was a girl in my school that scored the Bread 11's first day. They dropped in like 2015 or something like that. Yeah, and a lot of bitches were fucking the Foot Locker and the it's Foot Locker, and then they had Champs do some releases as well, and then they have it's Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Hibbett Sports. A lot of the women were fucking the employees in order to get the exclusive sneakers and to get a raffle that was gonna 100% be drawn. That's how real this sneakerhead shit was. Daboon says, LMAO, she trying to belittle a black man, tell her to stop. Mr. Jake says, LiAngelo stole, not LaMelo. Oh, okay. The difference in the situation and Brittany Griner grinds my gears. You're right. Daboon says Griner is ugly as hell, which makes me even more mad about the situation. Oh yeah, so I read that one. Raheem Berry says the Manosphere has its extreme parts. A lot of white Manosphere bleeds over into the alt-right. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. Cyrus Cherry says it's weird how liberals romanticize what the hell? Niggas driving slow in the neighborhood. It's weird how liberals romanticize nature yet choose to disregard the roles most animals play based on gender. So yeah, guys, you have been put on notice. You have been put on notice by the FBI. They 100% understand and know what's going on in the Manosphere. They consider us a hate group. They consider us a terrorist organization, damn near. And I think that's just a huge mischaracterization, and they want that's really what it is, man. They want you to feel that pressure. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mom freaking name with the BS, and you already know. Reclaim your
Want
throne.
to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your